You are in tune to Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, and I am your host, Yo Jules DJ. Welcome back to another weekly episode of the Tasting Menu. That's right. This week we're going over the Source Magazine's infamous five mic list. We're up to the 4.5 mic portion of this list. If you want to know more about some of the albums that we've covered the entire 5 mic list of the Source Magazine, coveted, and gave the 5 mic rating system to some albums that we looked at crazy, something that we totally in agreement with. But we're at the 4.5 mic portion of that dissection. And we're here to talk about some of these albums deserve a 5 mic, rating or better. We're talking about today, very special album, very special individual. No longer here with us, but we've celebrated his legacy ever since he's been here. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Give it up one time for the 4.5 mic dissection of the Notorious B.I.G.'s Ready to Die. Give it up, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, every Monday night it goes down here live on Twitch. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, one word. Make sure you check us out on a weekly basis. You can also check us on YouTube. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes is the phrase over there as well. Matter of fact, we Eats, Beats, and Rhymes everywhere. All your DSPs. Matter of fact, shout out to all the audio heads out there. People that don't actually watch the YouTube channel, but actually download the audio. Shout out to all those countries. We'll give you some. I'm not going to alley oop right away, Triple C. We won't get the list together whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
There's definitely a long list of countries that don't actually watch us, but actually listen to us. So we want to give a special shout out to those people. But shout out to everybody that tunes in live time with us here on Twitch. Shout out to everybody in the chat that joins us on a regular basis. I see 210 Gantz in the building, Mr. September in the building, Illmind 247 in the building. Again, everybody's just still walking in. It's early. You know what I'm saying? It's early. This is early DJ, little disco, little funk before we get to the hard stuff. Pause. You know what I mean? I want to shout out to everybody that's in the room over here. So I was going to go around real quick and celebrate everybody that's joining us for this Ready to Die dissection. Shout out to my man all the way in the West Coast, the Real Cool Breeze, aka the Real Cool B. What's up, sir?
What's up, man? I'm looking forward to the show. It's gonna be a good one.
I hope your internet's looking forward to it. Let's talk to my man over here, executive producer Triple C. What is up, Trip C from Queens?
What's up, baby?
Oh, snap, Triple C falling right into character.
Oh.
I thought you looked more like gravy. I didn't know. Whatever. Let's keep it pushing. If you know, you know. Shout out to my man Ike Infamous all the way on Long Island, Strong Island Street FM's representative.
Salute, peace. What up? What
Yes,
up?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man DJ Scandalous in the building. What's up, sir?
What up?
Hey, what's going on? We got my man DJ Hobo in the building. I don't know if I think he may have stepped away from the camera for a second, but he is totally present with it. There you go, right there, sneaking up, picking up the food, picking up the DoorDash. I like that. Some things are more priority than others, and I like the order of things going down. Eats, beats, and rhymes. That's right. Let's go ahead and shout my man DJ Hobo, Virginia in the building. 2 up, 2 down. What is up, sir?
What's good? What's cracking?
Man, get ready to do this dissection tonight. Again, Monday nights it goes down here. Check us out on YouTube. All your DSPs, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. If you feel like leaving us a gratuity, we got Cash App as well. Make sure you leave it at the Cash App symbol. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, one word as well. Let us know what you're feeling. Leave us some nice comments in the comment section on YouTube. Let's go and start this thing off real quick. I have not heard this entire album in its entirety like in a long time. We all picking. There's so many songs to pick and choose from, so many classics that are not singles but still get radio play and la la la. But like to digest the whole project all at once, I haven't done it since probably I would say maybe like 2000s. I don't
I low key thought you were about to say you hadn't listened to this whole album.
No. Like I said, I was more of a singles guy. I definitely, like, for example, I definitely was heavy Biggie singles before I got the album. Like I got the album later because again, there was so many songs that were dropping off that project. Mixtapes were like guy like Clues leaking like 7 songs off that damn project. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So this album has a lot of history to it. Again, we're talking about the debut project of the Notorious B.I.G. Bedside Zone. Again, Christopher Wallace, aka Notorious B.I.G. And this is the one that set it off, man. This also helped set a lot of things off for Bad Boy as well. I'm not saying it set things off for Bad Boy, but it definitely got the ball rolling and again, delivered a lot of classic music off of it. We're going to be talking about a lot of the production, a lot of the lyrics. Again, we're going to be talking about the singles. We're going to be talking about if there's any skip factors. Again, just to, there might be a couple of tracks. I don't remember exactly. Again, I just need a refresher off this album. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about the overall question that we do with every one of these dissections is, did the project age well? That's where we're at right now. So again, everybody that's joining us, thanks so much. Does anybody have anything they want to say about Ready to Die? I mean, did they have a little story about it? Was it, were you at the record store early? Did you pick it up after school? Like, what was the deal with Ready to Die?
I was today years old when I found out it was given 4.5 mics in the source.
Matter of fact, let's talk about that. You're actually right, because this is the 4.5 mic dissection. So Ready to Die comes out September 13th, 1994. So again, we're talking about that right to back to school kind of music. It definitely made an impact. The singles are working the entire summer prior to, and probably a little bit of that spring prior to as well. You got Juicy, you got a bunch of stuff out there.
Yep.
But this album, as poised and prepped as it was, because there was a lot of anticipation for this album, did not receive the 5 mic rating. Again, I just kind of pointed out it received 4.5. So we're here to talk about the Source Magazine's rating, not their system, but their rating on this particular album. Because if we were to talk about the overall rating system, we can go on for hours. Because again, we've already covered the 5 mic
Right.
list,
Well,
and there's
well,
definitely
that's
some questionables on there.
well,
know
that's
what I'm
just the thing to it. It doesn't seem like there's a system.
Yeah,
That's the whole.
I would
That's the whole entire point.
I think you might be right. It's just I don't know, man. Like sometimes they're spot on, but then sometimes this is like, how did you not see this? And what we're talking about, for example, is previous projects that you can kind of catch in our catalog. But there's albums that receive 4.5 mics, and you would say to yourself, wait, what? That's not a 5 micer? And it's like this is one that I think we're all on the same page about. But again, we're gonna review again, do a live reaction for you guys tonight. Like I said, re-listening to Ready to Die. We've all listened to the album before. We all know multiple different songs. Again, I just don't remember the last time I heard them in order of a track listing like the album. So we're gonna go ahead and set things off. Again, everybody that joins us on a regular basis, you know what time it is. Chat, let me know what's going on. Let me know if you got any Biggie stories or the first time. What's the first Biggie song you ever heard? Let me know in the chat. Or was it a feature? Was it a full-blown song? Did you hear it on the mixtape? Did you hear it on the radio? Did you hear it on, whatever? Let me know in the chat and we'll discuss when we get back. We're going to start things off. Again, we're going to go track by track. Let's start with the intro. If you remember the intro, I remember the intro. Intro, very, very special. Intro, very dramatic, very movie-like. And then we're going to go on to Things Unchanged. And then, yeah, we're gonna stop at Things Unchanged because I would definitely want to talk about the third song and give it its specific attention it deserves. Let's go ahead and start with things off with the intro. Ready to Die. We're actually playing the remastered version that came out in 2005. This is the version I think I re-listened to at that time because it's a lot more fuller and they give it that remix. Excuse me, that remastered touch. We can talk about that a little bit later, Scan, and maybe you can give a little insight on that.
Sure.
Let's go. 2005 remastered intro. Ready to Die.
Eats, beats, and rhymes.
Dramatic, slow.
Come on, push. It's almost there. One more time. Come on, push, baby. One more time. Harder. Push. Come on. One more time. Here it goes. I see the head. Come on.
That's pausey already. We start pretty pausey, and it would be the oily man himself to say that. It would be Diddy to say that. I see the. I told you to say so.
Yeah, I did feel some kind of way.
That's still a fire intro.
The hip, hopper, you don't stop. Rock it out, baby, rubber to the boogie, bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie, the beat. Now what you hear is not a test.
God damn it, Valetta! What the fuck you doing? You can't control that goddamn boy! What? I just saw Mr. Johnson. He told me he caught the motherfucking boy shoplifting. What the fuck are you doing? You can't control that guy. I don't know what the fuck to do with that boy.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
If you can't fucking control that boy, I'ma send him. I'ma send his motherfucking ass to a group home. Goddamn it! What? I'll smack the shit out of you, bitch.
Take my black ass,
What the fuck? You
coming in here
motherfucking.
smelling like flour.
Rest in peace, Miss Valetta Wallace.
Is that Kim?
Yeah, I think it is.
Gizmos cutting up for the suckers that's down with me.
What, nigga, you wanna rob the motherfucking train? You crazy?
Yes, motherfucking right.
Nigga, what the
yes,
fuck?
nigga,
Nigga, we gonna get-
it's 87, nigga. Is you dead, bro?
87.
Yeah, nigga, but nigga, this is
Motherfucker, we need to
niggas
get some
a train. Ain't
motherfucking
nobody
fake
never
money.
robbed no motherfucking
Listen,
train.
man, is your mother giving you money, nigga? My mom don't give me shit, nigga. It's time to get paid, niggas. You with me? Motherfuckers, you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you,
All right,
nigga.
then,
Come
nigga.
on.
Let's make it happen, then. All you motherfuckers, get on the fucking floor.
Get on the motherfucking floor.
Give me all your motherfucking
Don't
money.
move, nigga.
Motherfucking jury. Give me every fucking
Nigga,
thing,
I'll
bitch.
shut the fuck up. I'll blow your motherfucking brains out. Nigga, give me
holding on to that shit for, bitch?
Yo, robbing the train is crazy.
That is crazy.
Crazy.
I don't know if that ever happened like that.
Open C-74, Small.
Mr. Small. Let me walk you to the door.
Playing that Snoop in the background early, too.
So how does it feel leaving us?
Come on, man. What kind of fucking question is that, man? Trying to get the fuck up out this joint, bro.
Yeah, you'll be back. You niggas always are.
Hey, man. What the fuck is you hollering about, hoes? You won't see me up in this motherfucker no more.
We'll see.
I got big plans, nigga. Big plans.
Yo, get rich or die trying.
Ha! That's fucked up. Hey. How's that volume? Good?
Remember back in the days when niggas had waves, Gazelle shades and corn braids, picture pennies, honeys had the high top jellies, shooting skelly, motherfuckers was all friendly, lounging at the barbecues, drinking brews with the neighborhood crews, hanging on the avenues. Turn your pages to 1993, niggas is getting smoked, G. Believe me, talk slick, you get your neck slick quick, cause real street niggas ain't having that shit. Toting text for rep, smoking blunts in the project hallways, shooting dice all day, waiting for niggas to step up on some fighting shit. We get hype and shit and start fighting shit, so step away with your fist fight ways, motherfucker. This ain't back in the days, but you don't hear me though. No more Coco Levio, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All of this to me is a mystery. I hear you motherfuckers talk about it, but I stay seeing bodies with the motherfucking chalk around it. And I'm down with the shit too. For the stupid motherfuckers wanna try to use Kung Fu. Instead of a Mac 10, he tried scrapping slugs in his back end. That's what the fuck happens when you sleep on the street. Little motherfuckers with heat wanna leave a nigga 6 feet deep, and we coming to the waist to make sure the crying and commotion ain't a motherfucking fake. Back in the days, our parents used to take care of us. Look at them now, they even fucking scared of us. Calling the city for help because they can't maintain. Damn shit done changed. If I wasn't in the rap game, I probably have a key knee deep in the crack game, because the streets is a short stop. Either you're slinging crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. Shit, it's hard being young from the slums, eating 5-cent gums, not knowing where your meal's coming from. And now the shit's getting crazier and major. Kids younger than me, they got the Skygram pages, going out of town, blowing up. 6 months later, all the dead bodies showing up. It made me want to grab the 9 and the shotty, but I gotta go identify the body. Damn, what happened to the summertime cookouts? Every time I turn around, a nigga getting took out. Shit, my mama got cancer in her breast. Don't ask me why I'm motherfucking stressed. Things done changed.
Back in the day. Woo!
Wow.
That's a dope first song for a project right there. I ain't gonna lie.
It's crazy. They're using a lot of Death Row samples. That's crazy.
That's all Death Row.
Crazy.
Damn, where the beef? Why the beef?
I mean, it goes to show, like, you know, they were showing something. I mean, this was produced by Darnell Scott. Does anybody know who Darnell Scott is?
I'm not familiar.
Nope.
I mean, we're talking about a guy that's got the first song on a classic album, right? I mean,
Fire.
Darnell Scott, Think again, this sets off the vibe, right, of what the project we expect it to be. This is a banger. Nothing questionable in the lyrics, because if you know, you know. Um, this is fire. This is good.
No, it's
This is really
fire.
good. And the intros. Let's skip over the intro because again, back then, this I'm not gonna say it's the first, but I can't recall an intro being so movie-esque like that at the time. Like this is like '94.
Yeah. What's
I
dope is
mean,
that it kind of goes through the different eras, right? 'Cause you
Yep.
started with Curtis Mayfield.
Oh
You
yeah.
went to Rapper's Delight. You went to Audio 2. Then he ended with Snoop. So he took you through the different eras really fast, but it just shows you, it gave you a quick timeline of how he got here,
Yeah.
which is really dope.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I wanted to say and bring light to, man. It was super dope.
What's interesting too again is this entire album is a 17 track album. I asked the chat before we started playing some music what was the first one they ever heard Big. A lot of people were saying that they heard him Party and Bullshit the first time. I think that's 91, 92.
Party and Bullshit.
Party and Bullshit?
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's on the Who's the Man soundtrack, and which
Yeah.
I was gonna bring up like that being kind of his first song. You would thought maybe would have ended up on his first album, and it
91,
did not.
92. But I thought, but what year was the Super Cat record?
Supercat record probably 93.
Okay.
Early
Probably even 92. I
93.
was first saying 92.
Late 92 or early 93. I think it's
Yeah,
early
yeah.
93.
No matter of fact, I think they say 93. 93, yo, give it back, please, yo. I think he says 93 in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it might have been like that winter of 92 into 93. I think it was somewhere around that time, I believe.
The Google says that Party and Bullshit came out in 93.
93. Okay, so again, this is 94. You would have thought maybe, right? Like it would have ended up because again, like every time, especially in that era, you were putting out music, you're like, it's got to end up on somewhere, right?
Yeah,
But I guess the soundtrack for Who's the Man is basically where it ended up at. Not a bad soundtrack, by the way.
No.
Who's the Man soundtrack, not at all.
Party and Bullshit too. We were hyped. We were kind of hyped when we heard Party and Bullshit for the first time. We was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
Yeah.
like what's this? Who's this? He was like, "Oh snap!"
He was yelling. Is this the first yelling that we've heard at that time?
No.
Maybe not the first yelling. I don't know if
I
it's
mean, he wasn't like yelling, but he was definitely like,
high strung.
yeah, high strung.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because he learned how to channel the mellow shit later. You know what I'm saying? But he was definitely like on some,
Right.
you know.
Well, you
Can
know
we
what? You
all
can't
just
be
get
mad.
along?
You know what? Like you can't be mad because if you think about it for half a second, that high strung style was 91, 92, where everybody was kind of Onyx and
Or
Black
Illmind just did that
Moon,
too.
and
Word.
everybody was kind of on that. So it's like it's only right. You know what I mean?
I mean, even Illegal was on that at that time.
Right, right.
Everybody was trying. Everybody. It was trying to show like even the younger generation. Like I remember being in high school again, really tough. You know, some of the shit I'm listening to.
Everybody, even what was that? The youngsters, right? The youngsters,
Youngsters,
like
yeah.
It was
that.
tough too. Yeah.
Even some of the unknown groups like Raw Breed, everybody kind of had that style back then.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure. We're gonna keep playing more music again. Very, very dope way, to start the album off, the intro. Things done changed. We're gonna go ahead and play two more songs back to back. This was a personal favorite of mine. I think everybody agrees. Chat, let me know what you think. We're gonna go ahead and play two very popular songs that were not singles. We're playing them back to back, track 3 and track 4, but they managed to have a life of their own outside of having to be a single per se off this Ready to Die. We're gonna play Give Me the Loot, and Machine Gun Funk. We're gonna go ahead. Let's shout out the producers real quick too, because I think
Man.
you know what I'm saying. We need to shout out someone very specific. Big shout to Easy Mo B. Easy Mo B was the fucking man on this album and in this era, this time.
Yeah, he was on fire.
Ooh,
Easy Mo B was on
SP
fire.
kind of guy, right? SP 1200.
SP 1200 strictly SP 1200.
SP 1200 Master,
Yeah, strictly.
Grandmaster. Give Me the Loot, and Machine Gun Funk, and a bunch more. The same, but like we had to set things off by letting Easy Mo B get his flowers. Let's go ahead. Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Motherfuckers better know. Lock your windows, close your doors. Biggie Smalls. Yeah. My man Imp left a tech and a 9 at my crib. Turned himself in, he had to do a bid. A 1 to 3, he be home the end of 93. I'm ready to get this paper, G. You with me? Motherfucking right. My pockets looking kinda tight. And I'm stressed. Yo, Biggie, let me get the vest. No need for that. Just grab the fucking gap. The first pocket that's fat. The tech is to his back. Word is born, I'ma smoke him. Yo, don't fake no move. What? Treat it like boxing. Stick and move. Stick and move. You ain't got to explain shit. I've been robbing motherfuckers since the slave shit. With the same clip and the same 4.5. 2-point blank. A motherfucker sure to die. That's my word. Nigga even try to bogart. Have his mother singing It's So Hard. Yes, love. Love your fucking attitude. Because the nigga play pussy.
A little early on the beloved. I mean, it's 90, this 94. He said, yes, love. It's a little early.
I mean, not necessarily. The gods and the earths are still around.
You gonna let me slide?
We're still around. Gods and earths are still in
gods
there.
Gods and earths. Come on. Yeah, come on.
He didn't say either of those two words. He said, yes, love.
Yeah, I mean.
I love your
I'll say
fucking
this.
attitude.
Yeah, I mean.
I'll say this. In DC, at that point in time, they were saying love. The dudes was very palsy, but dudes was calling the other.
Wow, it must be bad. He censored himself. I don't even know. Your volume went out. They said you can't say that. That was left in the 80s. Let's leave it just like that. That was awesome. No, listen. We will continue, but I'm just saying we all know Big is notorious, pun intended, for saying some shit sometimes. They make you even back then. There was no pause game back then, but even back then you were like,
yeah.
I don't know, Big. I don't like it that much.
Yeah,
that's the nigga that's getting screwed and bruised up from the pistol whipping, webs on the neck from the necklace stripping. Then I'm dipping up the block and I'm robbing bitches too. Up the herringbones and bamboos. I wouldn't give a fuck if you're in here. Give me the baby rings and the #1 mom pendant. I'm slamming niggas like Shaquille. Shit is real. When it's time to eat a meal, I rob and steal. Cause Mom Duke ain't giving me shit. So for the bread and butter, I leave niggas in the gutter. Word to mother, I'm dangerous. Crazier than a bag of fucking angel dust. When I bust my gap, motherfuckers take dirt naps. I'm all that and a dime sack. Where the paper at?
When he's sticking you and taking all your money.
Give me the loot, give me the loot. 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 Big up, it's a stick up, and I'm shooting niggas quick if you hiccup. Don't let me throw my clip up in your back and headpiece, the opposite of peace. Sending Mom Duke a reef. You're talking to the robbery expert. Step into your wake with your blood or my shirt. Don't be a jerk and get smoked over being resistant. Cause when I lick shots, the shits is persistent. Goodness gracious, the papers. Where the cash at? Where the stash at? Nigga, pass that before you get your grave dug from the main thug. 357 slug, and my nigga Biggie got an itchy one grip. One in the chamber, 32 in the clip. Motherfuckers better strip. Yeah, nigga, peel before you find out how blue steel feel. From the Beretta, putting all the holes in your sweater. The money getter, motherfuckers know the better. Rolex watches and colorful swatches. I'm digging in pockets, motherfuckers can't stop it. Man, niggas come through, I'm taking high school rings too. Bitches get split for the earrings and bangles. And when I rock her and drop her, I'm taking her knockers. And if she's resistant, baka. So go get your man, bitch, he could get robbed too. Tell him Biggie took it, what the fuck he gonna do? I hope apologetic, or I'ma have to set it. And if I said it, the cocksucker won't forget it.
Hey, bitch. But he's sticking you and taking all your money.
Give me the loot, give me the loot. 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 Man, listen, all this walking is hurting my feet. Who money looks sweet? Where? In the Isuzu Jeep. Man, I throw him in the fiend. You grab the fucking green, and if he start to scream, bomb, have a nice dream. Hold up, he got a fucking bitch in the car. Fur coats and diamonds. She thinks she a superstar. Ooh, Biggie, let me jack her. I'll kick her in the back, hit her with the gat. Chill, shorty, let me do that.
Kick her in the back.
Hardcore, baby.
Ooh, Biggie, let me jack her. I'll kick her in the back with the gap.
Get the fucking car keys and cruise up the block. The bitch act shot, getting shot on the spot. Oh shit, the cops! Be cool, fool. They ain't gonna roll up. All they want is fucking donuts. So why the fuck you keep looking? I guess to get his life cooking. I just came home, ain't trying to see central booking. Oh shit, now he looking in my face. You better haul ass, cause I ain't with no fucking chase. So lace up your boots, cause I'm about to shoot a true motherfucker going out for the loot.
Give me the loot. Next up, Machine Gun Funk.
Yeah. Shout out to DJ
OB
Love.
again.
Shout out to DJ Love in the chat.
DJ Love in the chat. We going over that Ready to
what
Die.
up,
We celebrating that Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die. We are basically coming to the conclusion that this album does not deserve 4.5 mics. Deserves 5. At least that's what we're here to discuss about. We're up to track number 4, Machine Gun Funk. Easy Mo B on the beat.
Eats, beats, and rhymes.
So you wanna be hardcore with your hat to the back, talking about the gaps in your raps, but I can't feel that hardcore appeal that you're screaming. Baby, I'm dreaming. This ain't Christopher Williams, still some MC got the feel one. Cats, I got the feel some. To let niggas know that if you fuck with big and heavy, I get up in that ass like a wedgie. Hey yo, what the fuck?
I already let one pass before that. You know what I'm saying? But this is again questionable Biggie lyrics, even in 93, 94.
Start the record over from the top.
Is it from the top?
Started from the top.
You want to hear the one? You want to hear the one that we let slide?
Pause. No, like I just want to hear the record because the way the drums and the snare is on this and the pocket, regardless of what he's saying, it's a very dope pocket. It's a very dope rhythm and vibe to this record. The words, if you choose to get in somebody's ass like a wedgie, that's your biz.
What about MC's Gotta Feel One? Like, pause.
Nah, I don't.
So you wanna be hardcore with your hat to the back, talking about the gaps in your raps, but I can't feel that hardcore appeal that you're screaming. Baby, I'm dreaming. This ain't Christopher Williams, still some MC got the feel one. Cats, I got the feel some. To let niggas know that if you fuck with big and heavy, I get up in that ass like a wedgie. Says me, the lyrical. Niggas saying Biggie off the street, it's a miracle. Left the drugs alone, took the dubs along with me. Just for niggas acting shifty. Sticks and stones break bones, but they gotta kill you quicker. Especially when I'm drunk off the liquor. Smoking front by the boxes, packing glocks. It's natural to eat your niggas like chocolates. The fuck, baby.
Nah, I can't let that go. It's natural. It's natural to eat you ninjas like chocolate.
Yeah, wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, hold on a second. Stop. You got to stop. Oh, yeah, hold on, Trip. Let me say this. Because this is exactly what Ghost was talking about. Like when he says, you guys got to feel one, let me peel, son.
You got to pause just saying this whole statement right now.
Man, I want you to play the fucking record.
Hold on, I got you. Hold up.
It's natural to eat your niggas like chocolates. The fuck, baby.
Yeah, you like that. You like that. Like chocolate. Yeah, you like that. Every single song has had a sample from the 90s, from a hip hop like peer.
All I want is bitches, big booty bitches. Used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. Now I pack gats to stop all the snitches from staying in my business. What is this? Relentless approach to know if I'm broke or not. Just cause I joke and smoke a lot don't mean I don't tote the Glock. 16 shots for my niggas in the pen until we motherfucking meet again. I'm doing rhymes now, fuck the crimes now. Come on the app, I'm real hard to find now. Cause I'm knee deep in the beats. In the Land Cruiser Jeep with the Mac 10 by the seats. For the jackers, the jealous ass crackers in the I make you prove that it's bulletproof. Hold your head, cause when you hit the bricks, I got gin mad blunts and bitches sucking dick. The fuck, baby. Rocky shot clip if a nigga want test. The rocket launcher, Biggie stomped ya. High as a motherfucking helicopter. That's why I pack a Nina. Fuck a misdemeanor. Beating motherfuckers like Ike beat Tina. What's love got to do? When I rip it all through your whole crew, strapped like bamboo, but I don't sling guns. I got bags of funk and it's selling by the tons. Niggas wanna know how I live the Mac life, making money smoking mics like crack pipes. It's type simple and plain to maintain. I add a little funk to the brain, the funk baby. The funk baby. Metaphor got stored to the mind in the motherfucking house. Mo-B got beats, bad boy full of fat. Big small,
I think that's the first bad boy shot I've heard so far. That's the first one I've heard like the word bad boy. And we heard Puff in the beginning on the intro, but I haven't heard the word bad boy up until track 4 here.
Yeah.
I
believe so.
Kind of interesting. Again, this is the Ready to Die project. This is the classic that set things off for this man's career. We're talking about the 1994 was the year. We haven't covered any singles yet, but again, we talk about lyrics and production a lot around here. So like Easy Mo-B in his bag, doing his thing.
Yeah,
Mo-B's on fire at this time. He's doing stuff for Pac. He's doing stuff for was he doing stuff for Busta at this point already? Yeah, right. No, not yet.
94 maybe, because I think Busta's first album came out. So
yeah, so probably.
Yeah, I believe
probably just started working with him around this time, maybe.
Yeah.
Busta,
Because I Remains Raw, I think came out around this time.
Yeah,
Everything Remains Raw. Everything Remains came on.
I think Busta was already like kind of paused, kind of big. Like I think he was already like getting his thing started right there at that point in time. Either way, this is a
yeah, he was the go-to. Easy Mo-B was definitely a go-to guy during this time period.
I love that Machine Gun Funk just for how, like the title of that record is exactly what the production for that record means. You know, like it's supposed to be gritty, it's supposed to be gangster, but it's just got a funk to it and a vibe that when you play that record, I think Biggie's album. I don't know if it's just I'm up here in the East Coast, of course, in NY, but that record specifically, that is a summertime Brooklyn record, man. That is such a summertime Brooklyn record, or riding anywhere through the boroughs. Like you hear that, it's just like it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to hear that at least one time in a passing vehicle or passing by somebody's backyard or something like that.
And I like the passing vehicle metaphor, whatever. I like that
because we all know
time. That was
a thing. That was the thing.
That was the social media. Like, they playing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was a thing. Yeah, car systems.
That was a form of promotion. If you heard somebody blasting something, you paid attention to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a form of promotion.
So picture that hook out of you're standing waiting across the street, you chilling with your boys, and the car rolls up, and it's like the funk, baby. Dun, 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 dun. It's all a vibe. It's very cinematic, like Jules, you were saying. Like this album, listening back to it so far, 4 records in, is very cinematic. So it's a backdrop or a soundtrack for anything.
Yeah. Like Jules said earlier,
go ahead.
No, like you said earlier about the other he got all the other rappers like saying their little lines within the beat. That's like it's kind of smart. Like that takes a lot of like listening and patience to put in.
He wasn't the first, but definitely every track. So the intro technically had Snoop. If we're going to talk about current,
yeah.
Then you had track 2. Let's call it track 2. That had Dre.
Yep.
And then you had Give Me the Loot, which had Onyx.
Yep.
And now we just played Machine Gun Funk, and that has Mr. Funky
Goes Underground.
Goes Underground.
Yeah, I just want to talk about that Onyx sample and Give Me the Loot, because for me, Give Me the Loot is, I play that song very loud whenever it comes on. Very loud.
I said it before, I got banned for playing it.
I play that joint loud, bro. And just that Onyx sample fits so perfect in, as the song goes, it's super dope, man. And that hits very hard.
I'm glad you said that.
We can't overlook the obvious though, because then we're so desensitized right now. It's 2026. This is 1994, and I'm asking, at least for me, that I can remember.
Go ahead, Jules.
This is the first time. Is this the first time? I mean, that we hear like someone doing Jekyll and Hyde, like On the beat. I mean, I know it's two different people in the actual song, but like he's
Oh,
doing both.
changing their voices,
I
changing their
mean, basically
voices.
the DMX and Damien kind of situation, which is later on.
No, I think Dana Dane might have been like that.
Yes.
Dane,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Dane
And Slick Rick. And Slick Rick.
And Slick Rick, yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
Slick Rick.
I was just gonna add real quick, man. Rest in peace to old Bed-Stuy, old New York, because old New York was just such a contributing factor to how this sounds. Like old Bed-Stuy was so raw and so gritty back then that you can kind of see if you've been through the style, you know, old Bed-Stuy during the 90s, old Crown Heights, man, it's totally different from what it is right now.
Entirely different. Entirely different.
I mean, Bed-Stuy a lot these days.
They got some corners. They got some corners.
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Bed-Stuy has corners, but when you, like I said, when you really know the style of you being on Fulton Street or Fulton and Malcolm X or Fulton and Marcus Garvey or Franklin Ave, and you really know how it was back then and how dangerous even parts of the style and Crown Heights were, man, it lends itself to it's the reason why, in my opinion, why it sounds so cinematic, because that was also the backdrop going on back then. And to be fair, I think also that was any USG, as Onyx would say, that was any USG back then, right? Because that was DC back then.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Detroit.
That was any USG you was going through. That's why, you know, a lot of people also resonated with that. You know what I mean?
Detroit, very.
Yeah, Big made no secret about project. Again, he wasn't rich at this point in time, and most artists aren't on their first album either. So he made no qualm about letting you know, like, I'm hungry, I'm broke, I'm ugly, I'm fat. You know, like he was like, bring it on. And I think that's why a lot of people were like, I fuck with this guy. Like, I fuck with him. Plus, he was just a really good musician. You know what I'm saying? He was a really good artist. Like, his raps were impeccable.
His flow is crazy.
His flow,
we're still talking about him today. You know?
His pocket, his vocal tone, on how he used the words and the way that he was saying. Because when somebody says a word, it's just not just necessarily the word. It's how they say it, how they project their voice, or what tone or cadence they say it in. And he was always in pocket with it.
Over
that
that
it just
SP
sounded
1200 too, man. Over the SP again. The SP 1200 is a very special drum machine, man. If you ever paid attention to it or used it or know what SP 1200 has a certain kind of bounce to it that the other drum machines don't have. It's a certain knock to it, and to me, I'll speak for myself. Some producers may agree, some people may not agree, but that also lends to the pocket of what Ike and everybody else was saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep playing.
Just the lyrics, man. Just the way he put the words together, and I mean, the vividness of
the picture,
what everything, and how it came across. Masterful, man.
Yeah, he again. His attention to detail, like he paints a movie. He paints a movie.
Mm-hmm.
He was young. He was young, thinking that way.
Was young. Right. I mean, I guess I have to look it up. But how old do you think he would have been when he dropped the album, let alone start recording it? Because when they're recording for like a few years prior to it. It's like demos become album tracks. But if he was, let me see, if he was born in, well, I don't know when he was born.
He was born in 71, I think.
Was he born in 71? Let's see. He was born in 72. 72.
Okay.
So who could do the math here? So 72, and this album dropped 94. So he's like 20 years? No.
Oh, no.
22? 22?
22?
He's 22.
So you figure, let's call it 20 to 21 recording it, right? Putting it together. Probably even younger than that. And like the Trip said, he was giving you these visuals. He was giving you these picturesque situations. Like I said, these songs, we know them because they got so much attention. They weren't even singles. They didn't have no music video. They didn't even need a music video. It was just, these were mixtape, songs. These were, again, this was just album cuts, but like everybody,
right.
This was the most played album that year, at the end of the year. Because again,
I didn't even know what he looked like until Juicy came out. I didn't even know what he looked like.
Right.
No, I remember Party and Bullshit. I remember I think there was a video for Party and Bullshit.
Was it?
There was a video for Party and Bullshit.
It was really dark though. I think they try to understand the concept. Like he's really.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Remember,
and the Big Papa video. I mean, the Dolly My Baby. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but it's a video of him freestyling in Brooklyn when he was young.
Yeah. They always show that one. Yep.
He'd be 54 today, Mr. September says. Shout out to Fire. I see Fire in the building.
Fire,
Icy Vamp. Shout out to Icy
Fire, what
Vamp.
up?
Icy
Shout out
Vamp's
to
in the
Fire.
building
What up,
too.
man?
Icy Vamp. Icy Vamp.
Yo, listen, I have a request.
What's up?
Could you talk to the DJ about stopping the record every 5 seconds or something?
Yeah, I'll make sure he keeps doing it. Hey, Lex.
No, thanks. I had something to say about that, and you brought it back to me. We're not gonna play this pause game all night, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Biggie, we all love him.
We're not gonna
even
play
in
this pause
93,
game all night,
94.
man.
No,
He was saying some things that we were like.
But listen,
not gonna
I have to agree. I have to agree with my brother DJ Hobo. Like when the music was put out there, when this was put out there, that pause game was not even a thought of, and we didn't realize or we didn't understand the things that Diddy was doing, right? So listening to it now, I can understand because man, he was his man. You want to be all over the records, you want to be in the music video, right? So I think that like just listening to the album all the way through is the key part because like for me, like I said, Machine Gun Funk is one of my favorite records on that album. You know, and soon as I hear that, like it just has to play loud. It's got it. There's a vibe.
I don't want to stop that experience for you.
Well, you did.
You do that.
You
when
did
you
stop it. You
it
did stop the experience. Like
this is
6 times.
This is the dissection. We dissect.
All right,
well, we gotta
be on a pause timeout.
I'll limit the amount of pauses, but when there's a blatant, flagrant fucking. 93, we were like, I'm not repeating that line.
Yeah.
And you know there was lines in 93,
one
like, I'm not
particular.
saying that.
Yeah,
One in particular.
There's one in particular.
Yes.
And we're gonna, and I'm letting you know now, because we're gonna clip farm it, as they call it. We're gonna make content out of it. It demands attention.
Yo, Hobo, salute to you, my brother. You already know.
Demands attention.
Shout out to the super executive.
I'm sorry, everybody in the chat. I see. I think who was it? Is it 2 Chainz? He's like, stop it.
Yeah, everybody
do this.
It wasn't just
brother.
one person. It was everyone.
Shout out to my brother, the Real Cool Breeze. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Scandalous and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go back to giving Biggie his flowers because again he paints these movies and there's the first contribution to tonight's list of the singles portion of the dissection. We're going to be talking about the ever so classic Warning. Again, another like what the fuck? Like what is this guy thinking? If you know, everybody knows. We know what the hell he's talking about. Dope story, dope ending, which we don't really get to hear most of the time whenever you were, hearing this on the radio, for example. And then we'll follow that up with Ready to Die, the self-titled song named after the album. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I do want to see, I think it's Easy Moby again, if I'm not mistaken.
He did most of the album.
He did most of it, you're right. Let me see. Warning was Easy Moby, and Ready to Die is Easy Moby. So yes, once again, the man is putting in work. He went to work those nights. Let's go ahead and play. I fucking love this record, man. This again did they give us like a piece of this in the Big Papa? I mean, oh my God, yeah, Big Papa. Didn't they give like a small clip of Warning, like as a video, where there was red lights and all that kind of shit?
Yeah, he was talking.
Right, like don't they reenact that shit in the video? I would have sworn they did. Chat, let me know. Here we go.
I want to say yes. There's a conversation. The phone conversation is in the video. I could be bugging though.
Okay. No, I'm talking about the part where they're in the yard and they're like, yo, you got a red dot.
That part was in the video. That part was in the video.
You said it was or it wasn't?
No,
it wasn't.
Oh, okay, but wasn't there like 2 dudes? I'll pause. But I'm just saying. I just remember them. I thought there was a reenactment of like them trying to sneak in the whole. Who the fuck is this? Let's figure it out either way.
Go on and play the record.
I'm gonna play the record.
Beats and rhymes.
Who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning. Crack of dawning, now I'm yawning. Wipe the cold out my eye. See who's this paging me and why? It's my nigga Pop from the barber shop. Told me he was in the gambling spot and heard the intricate plot. A niggas wanna stick me like fly paper, neighbor. Slow down, love, please chill, drop the paper. Remember them niggas from the hill up in Brownsville that you rolled dice with? Smoke blood and got nice with? Yeah, my nigga Fame up in Prospect. Nah, them my niggas, nah, love wouldn't disrespect. I didn't say them, they schooled me to some niggas that you knew from back when you was clocking minor figures. Now they heard you blowing up like nitro, when they wanna stick the knife through your windpipe slow. So, thank Fame for warning me, cause now I'm warning you. I got the Mac, nigga, tell me what you gonna do. Damn, niggas wanna stick me for my paper. Damn, niggas wanna stick me for my paper. Damn, niggas wanna stick me for my paper.
Fame gave him the heads up.
Niggas wanna stick me for my paper. They heard about the Rolexes and the Lexus with the Texas license plates out of state. They heard about the pounds you got down in Georgetown, and they heard you got half of Virginia locked down. They even heard about the crib you bought your mom out Florida, the fifth corridor. Call the coroner. It's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing if my burglar alarm starts ringing. What you think all the guns is for? All-purpose war got the Rockwellers by the door, and I feed them gunpowder so they can devour the criminals trying to drop my decimals. Damn, niggas wanna stick me for my cream, and it ain't a dream. Things ain't always what it seems. It's the ones that smoke blunts with ya, see your picture. Now they wanna grab their guns and come and get ya. Bet your Biggie won't slip. I got the calico with the black talons loaded in the clip, so I can rip through the ligaments. Put the fuckers in the bad predicament where all the foul niggas went. Touch my cheddar, feel my Beretta. Fuck what I'ma hit you with, your motherfuckers better duck. I bring pain, blood stains on what remains of his jacket. He had a gun, he should've packed it, cocked it. Extra clips in my pocket so I can reload and explode on your asshole. I fuck around and get hardcore. C4 to your door, no beef, no more, nigga. Feel the rough, scandalous. The more weed smoke I puff, the more dangerous. I don't give a fuck about you or your weak crew. What you gonna do when Big Papa come for you? I'm not running, nigga, I bust my gun in. Hold on, I hear somebody coming. Yeah. Yeah.
Eats, beats,
You ready, motherfucker?
Eats, beats, and rhymes.
We gon' kill your ass.
I'm ready. As I grab the Glock, put it to your headpiece. One in the chamber, the safety is off. Release straight at your dome, Holmes. I wanna see cabbage. Biggie Small the Savage, doing your brain cells much damage. Teflon is the material for the Imperial. Mike Ripper, girl stripper, the Henny sipper. I drop lyrics off and on like a light switch. Quick to grab the right bitch and make her drive the queue. 45 blocks and texts are expected when I rap shit. Respect is collected, so check it. I got techniques stripping out my butt cheeks. Sleep on my stomach so I don't fuck up my sheets. My shit is deep, deeper than my grave, G. I'm ready to die and nobody can save me. Fuck the world, fuck my moms and my girl. My life is played out like a Jerry curl. I'm ready to die.
That's some real. That's some real. That's some real.
As I sit back and look when I used to be a crook, doing whatever it took from snatching chains to pocketbooks. A big bad motherfucker on the wrong road. I got some drugs, tried to get the avenue sold. I want it all from the Rolexes to the Lexus. Getting paid is all I expected. My mother didn't give me what I want, what the fuck? Now I got a Glock making motherfuckers duck. Shit is real, and hungry's how I feel. I rob and steal because that money got that whip appeal. Kicking niggas down the steps just for breath. Any repercussion lead to niggas getting wet. The infrared's at your head real steady. You better grab your guns cause I'm ready.
That's some real. That's some real.
I'm ready to die.
That's some real.
We ain't gonna kill your ass yet. We gonna make a suck.
In a sec, I throw the tech to your fucking neck. Everybody hit the deck. Biggie about to get some wreck. Quick to leave you in the coffin for slick talking. You better act like CC and keep on walking. When I hit you, I split you to the white meat. You swung a left, you swung a right, you fell to the concrete. Your face, my feet, they meet with stomping. I'm ripping them C's from Tallahassee to Compton. Biggie Smalls on a higher plane. Niggas say I'm strange, deranged because I put the 12 gauge to your brain. Make your shit splatter. Mix the blood like batter, then my pocket gets fatter after the hit. Leave you on the street with your neck slit down your backbone the way your motherfucking shit drip. The shit I pick, rip it through the vest. Biggie Smalls passing any test. I'm
Time to go. We gonna put you out your misery, motherfucker.
Niggas definitely know what time it is. The Notorious one in full effect. 93. Suicidal. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Is that Mary J. Blige? Is that a Mary J. Blige scratch?
Yeah.
So you got Mary J. Blige, Tupac on that. The only song so far that hasn't had any other actually it's not. Is that? No, you know what's crazy? I was gonna say they doesn't sample another hip hop record on their record like we've been talking about, like Lords of the Underground, and you know he technically on no he didn't. He didn't have one on Warning. He didn't have any other artists on Warning. They mentioned Lil Fame. Shout out to Lil Fame. Okay, but there's no sample of another artist on Warning. The way
is that Big paying respect to hip hop and music, because that's
probably
kind of like from the intro how he went through the different eras, like Scan was saying. It could be that he's just paying respect to the music that's influencing him during this time.
I mean, you had Primo at this time too.
Wiki tells you everything. It's on sample credit.
I mean, yeah, Primo making sentences at this time and all that kind of stuff. So people definitely were, and Pete Rock obviously. There was definitely, you know, the scratchers on the hooks. That's got to be Moby scratching, I imagine.
I don't know.
Right? Maybe not. Oh, you think it's Mr. C? Mr. C's a little cleaner than that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Could be. See, we don't know. I don't know. I should say. I don't know.
I do love the overall sound of the record, like of the album so far. When you listen to it, even listen to it now, it puts me back in that specific era of like 94, 93, and that whole golden era for me myself. But Scan, I wanted to know, do you know where this was like mastered at? Was this recorded like at D&D, or what was the studio this was recorded out of? Do you know by any chance?
I got a little info. I got a little info right here. So it's one of the first paragraphs for Ready to Die, which is the studio debut album by the American rapper Notorious B.I.G, released on 13th of September 1994. Put out by Bad Boy, distributed by Arista Records. Album features production by Bad Boy founder. It was recorded from 93 to 94 at the Hit Factory and D&D Studios.
Okay.
And where?
And D&D.
And D&D.
Okay.
It has, there's like a warmth, or there's something to the sound of the album that just references back. My ear's not as ill as Skin to sit here and pinpoint everything out, but like as soon as I just listening to it, I'm like, oh man, this is like, just has that sound, overall groove of that era.
Yeah, and you know, remember too, the records are louder. You're punching a little bit more. Remember, you're using tape. There's no. You're not necessarily using the computer per se, right? I mean, the computers were out. It's just that they weren't. We use computers now like every day. You know what I mean with music, but like back then there were still computer programs, but tape. You know what I mean? And I think Hit Factory, if I'm not mistaken, SSL and Neve. It's been a long time since I've been up there, so I don't remember everything.
And we're talking analog. Like for me, like when I started at Street FM, I started in 2003. It wasn't until 2016 we moved to the new studios. So everything coming out of those studios, if I sent you a picture now of the old board, it was an old analog channel plug in. And it just gives an entirely different sound to the music overall, in general, period.
Yeah,
I want to
circuits. Go ahead, Bruce.
And I want to say one thing too. Also, the sequencing of the music and the placement of it, it's this like the flow of it is this real smooth. You go on one song, you go into the other, and it's just like an easy transition, man.
And the skits don't seem like they're too much. Like nothing seems like it's over. Like the skit is getting to the point, whether it be a small skit or a lengthy skit. It seems like it's getting to the point so far.
Remember, this if we're thinking about it in comparison to right now, right, where nowadays you have everything from Instagram to YouTube and everything. Your album had to be all of that back then. Your album was a story that had to live on to be what it is. There was no shorts and clips to, sell your album. You had to make an album and it has a story, and this is the way you did it back then.
The album pretty much is what I'm learning here. I'm reading on Wikipedia, so let's take it with a grain of salt. It looks like it's broken up into two different portions of being recorded. It's basically saying that, remember, at one point in time, Puff was working for Uptown Records, and he had signed Big to Uptown Records at that time. So that might be the Hit factory sort of contribution to the demo, which eventually becomes the album, and then the later portions. It's not saying was solely at D&D, but there was a different sort of chapter of. There's like 2 chapters they're saying to this album in terms of recording.
Well,
It started somewhere and got finished. So in '93, and then they ended up finishing up in '94 when it eventually came out in '94 as well.
Finesse, D&D, and I think Mo B did some joints of D&D later on, but Finesse and them were really Finesse, like that whole Primo, Finesse, DITC, that was strictly like mostly D&D what they were working out of at that point.
This album peaked at number 15 on the top Billboard 200 and basically had 3 singles that were released: Juicy, Big Pop, and One More Chance. There's also little promotional tracks that we call them the B-sides, The Warning. They don't count. No, Juicy had the Unbelievable on the B-side. And then you also had, what else? They're saying that he had top number 1 and 3 singles on the Hot Rap Singles charts. Big Papa was hit on the multiple charts. Again, the album is 6 times platinum, which again, I believe those numbers are a little low for 2026. I think they're probably a little higher these days. But
yeah, that feels low.
It does. I mean, there's a movie based on this guy at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like his life story, if you will. There's been a lot of lawsuits that have to do with this album as well after his death. And it has a lot to do with samples and stuff like that. I was about to
say it has to be sample clearance.
It's all a bunch of sample clearance and stuff. There's just a bunch. I mean, I'm reading so many right now. There's a bunch. But again, the production bulk of this was handled by Easy Mo B and some of the hitmen as well. We're gonna go over it. Lord Finesse is involved as well, like we talked about. Let's go ahead and play some more music. The album is again this has got, so this one threw in the bonus tracks. So we're gonna stop it, I guess, at 17. I think it's 17 is the last song. But maybe we'll go the extra tracks too. The extra tracks on this album that they're playing, I mean, that they have on here that are on the remastered version, which shout out to Ike because he kind of pointed out he likes the sound on this album. This is a remastered version. I'm sure if we listen to the 90s version of this album.
Yeah, it definitely sounds a whole lot more, a little bit more gritty and a little bit more
those drums on Ready to Die were crazy right now. There's Who Shot Ya as a bonus track. Again, wasn't on the album when it first came out.
Yeah.
And Just Playing Dreams. Again, another song that was around the time of like Party and Bullshit. And again, Party and Bullshit isn't on here, but Just Playing Dreams. If y'all remember, that's the every R&B chick gets mentioned at that point in
classic
Fire.
Classic. That's a classic.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to play those as well. Again, but that was a bonus pack featured down the line. It might have actually been around this time for 2005. I'm not even sure, but again, we're listening to
that one on Wax Boys.
There you go.
On
We did it X.
That's it. Flex on them, hobo. Flex on them, son.
Nah, we gotta see it. We gotta see it to believe it.
Oh, hold on.
Nah, it ain't my fault. Don't cry wolf. You know what I'm saying? Don't cry wolf. We're gonna play some more music while Hobo does that. We're gonna continue again. So we're technically 19 tracks. We are currently at track number 7 and 8. We're gonna play the One More Chance original version with the bar sample. Well, they're all the bar samples, aren't they? Right? Well, one version. Yeah, one version of the bar sample, and then we're gonna follow that with an interlude, which is the. Actually, I don't know. Should we skip the interlude? I mean,
this D'Angelo's funny.
It is. I was gonna say it's not like we're getting monetized over here anyway. So yeah, so let's let's go ahead and One More Chance and the F Me interlude right after that. Let's go.
All you hoes calling here for my daddy, give his dick. Like that, mommy?
Hot daddy, how you doing? This is Thais. I was thinking about you last night. You acting like you can't call me no more cause you busy and all of that, but you trying to tell me it wasn't good?
Chucky Thompson on the beat, by the way.
That shit is real fucked up what you did. I hooked you up with my girl and shit. You fucked her every time you see her. You don't say shit to her, you know what I'm saying? And all that bitch do is call me all day talking about you. Why the fuck Big don't want me?
Yo, Big, this is Quita. Kenya told me she saw you and Shane anymore, and I know you ain't fucking her. You fucked with me last night. That's my best friend, and we don't get down like that. Yeah, motherfucker, this is Stephanie. I was waiting outside for your ass like a fucking hour. I don't know what's going on. Motherfuckers trying to rob me. You be disappearing and shit. I'm waiting in the cold. What the fuck is going on? When you get in, give me a fucking call, all right?
When it comes to sex, I'm similar to the Thriller in Manila. Honeys call me bigger, the condom filler. Whether it's stiff tongue or stiff dick, Biggie squeeze it to make shit fit. Now check this shit, I got the pack of Rough Riders in the back of the Pathfinder. You know the epilogue by James Caan Smith. I get swift with the lyrical gift. Hit you with the dick, make your kidney shift. Here we go, but I'm not domino. I got the funk flow to make your drawers drop slow. So recognize the dick size in these Hawk-and-I jeans. I wear 13s, know what I mean? I fuck around and hit you with the Hennessy dick. Mess around and go blind, don't get to see shit. The next batter, here to shatter your blatter, it doesn't matter. Skinny or fat or light-skinned or black, baby, I drop these. Boniqua mommy, screaming, I poppy. I love it when they call me Big Pop, but I only smoke blunts if they roll prop. But look, I got ya caught up with the drunk flow. Fuck taekwondo, I told a fofo. For niggas getting mad cause they bitch chose me. A big black motherfucker with G. You see, all I do is separate the game from the truth. Big bang boots from the Bronx to Bolivia. Getting physical like Olivia Newt. Tricks up my click dick all day with no trivia. So give me a bankroll and a bag of weed. I'm guaranteed to fuck her till her nose bleed. Even if your new man's a certified Mac, you get that H-Town in ya. You want that old thing back?
Oh, Biggie, give me one more time.
I got that good dick, girl, you didn't know.
Oh, Biggie, give me one more time.
I got that good dick, girl, you didn't know.
Oh, Biggie, give me one more time.
I got that good dick, girl, you didn't know.
Oh, Biggie, give me one more time.
I think that's total.
Is my mind playing tricks like Scarface and Bushwick? Willie D having nightmares of girls killing me. She mad because what we had didn't last. I'm glad because her cousin let me hit the ass. Fuck the past, let's dwell on the 500 SL, the E and J and ginger ale. The way my pockets swell to the rim with Benjamins. Another hunt's in the crib, please send her in. I fuck non-stop, lick my lips a lot. Used to lick the clits a lot, but licking clits had to stop. Cause y'all don't know how to act when the tongue go down below. Peep the funk flow, really though. I got the cleanest, meanest penis. You never seen this, stroke of genius. So take off your Tim boots and your bodysuit. I mean the spandex, and hit my man next. Sex get rougher when it come to the nut buster. Pussy crusher, black nasty motherfucker. I don't chase them, I replace them. And if I'm caressing them, I'm undressing them. Fuck what you heard, who's the best in New York? Fulfilling fantasies without that nigga Mr. Rock. Or tattoo, I got you wrapped around my dick. And when I nut, I got the split. Shit, back shots is my position. I got you wishing for an intermission. Fuck the kissing, licking down to your belly button. I ain't frontin'. They don't call me big for nothing. All of a sudden.
Oh, Biggie, give me one more time. Oh, Biggie, give me one more time. Oh, Biggie, give me one more time. Oh, Biggie, give me one more time.
Got that Jonas. That's some real shit though. Get that better.
Oh, yeah.
Beats and rhymes.
Oh, yeah.
Eats, beats, and rhymes.
Get it, Big.
Real Cool Breeze was like, this was me 2 hours ago.
This ain't no pause.
I knew somebody was gonna say it.
Stop shaking the damn house.
Oh, yeah. You motherfucking gangster killing, motherfucking black mafia ass motherfucking. Oh my God. Oh. You chronic smoking, Oreo cookie eating, pickle juice drinking, chicken gristle eating, biscuit fucking motherfucker, V8 juice drinking, slim fast blended, black greasy motherfucker.
You lost me at V8 juice.
This
I said, no,
is.
I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yo,
That was Kim, right?
Huh?
Yeah,
Hey, that's
I think
definitely
so.
Kim. That's definitely Kim.
Well,
They don't share a lot of the credits again on Wikipedia. Maybe if I had Hobo has the vinyl. He probably has the credits there. I don't have the album in front of me. I should have actually grabbed a copy also. But long story short, the original One More Chance, as we all know, a total single.
I like that. I like that more than the video.
A lot of people, there's a totally discussion. Again, we might have to bring it up on the originals versus the remix because the original fire. It's really, really good. Shout out to Chucky Thompson on there. I also forget to mention that Scan knows about this. I feel like we brought this name up before. It's also co-produced by the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, we mentioned that before for something.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I want to say Coogee Rap or I don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but
we didn't figure it out because we talked about it, and then I asked because I know there was a group from Connecticut named the Blues Brothers, and I don't know if it was the same. Maybe they were producers. I don't know. And that group from Connecticut had records out around 93, 94. So I don't know.
I mean, they got no real information on Wikipedia. Again, I could maybe do a little side search of this, during the next song or something. But long story short, they got some production credits on here as well, and this is one of them. Alongside rest in peace Chucky Thompson, and of course Puff gets some credit as well on here. I don't know, whatever. This is probably the era of him. As long as I'm in the room, I get co-production.
I like this right here.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah, you heard that voice in a while. Where you at, Puff? Where you at? I ain't heard that voice in a while, Puff.
I like this right here.
Yeah, I will say though, the first time I heard that skit, I was looking at the radio or my speaker, like, why the fuck am I hearing this shit right now? and even now, like listening to it, I'm like, I probably could have did without that, or a little bit shorter. Just kept it to the funny names, and then bloop, she falls off the bed.
Just kept it to chicken gristle. You know what I mean?
Chicken gristle. Some of them shits is funny. Like you was a big mother.
I'm sure Kim wanted. At this time, like I said, there's no guarantee she's gonna get an album at this point, right? So it's kind of like her opportunity to be on the album. Let's not forget. I think Lil' Kim was also like in what music video was it that she was on early?
Oh, I forgot.
Was it a special ed video or like
Slick Rick, Teenage Love?
Slick Rick, I think you're right.
Yeah, it was Teenage Love for like a hot second.
No, like she the love interest.
Word?
Yeah.
So it's another video that she was in that she was only in it for a hot second. Maybe that one
was probably she was making her rounds again. At this point in time, hip hop was super new. So you're in the right place, you're in the right time. You also know, like, hey, I think I got something for this
Because
game.
she was such a cutie back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was. She was.
Fly girl back in the day. What?
What are you trying to say? She's not flying out?
Nope.
No.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna agree with you. Like, yeah, pretty much.
I was like, no.
I'll say it. Yeah,
you didn't hear me say it, but
I'll say it.
My name
I'll say it.
Oh, man.
My name is Ike Infamous. I concur with my brother.
I got the wax. Just to prove I got the wax.
What
There
that
you go.
that
Flex
don't
on him.
look like no. What that don't look like no Arista records.
Flex on him, hobo.
Oh, this is like a Killer Cuts or whatever, but it's got Dreams on it.
Oh, you got the dreams. I was gonna say that don't look like no Bad Boy white label. What? That's crazy. We again are celebrating the man, the myth, the legend. When they talk about top 5 that are alive, it's automatic. Like he's in the conversation. It's not even. It's really just about this. Like the top 3 are kind of solidified from our chapter of this hip hop, stratosphere. But there's always 2 spots, right? But the 3, he's one of them. It's always like they're like, oh no, that get big.
So who's the second and the first? Is it Dylon?
Dylon.
I'm a rapper. Who are the 5 best rappers of all time? Think about it. Dylon, and Dylon. Because I spit hot fire.
So who's 2 and 1? You would say.
I mean, I'm not gonna put the order, but it's they've always talked about it: Jay-Z, Biggie, and Nas. You know what I'm saying? If we are gonna go in order, I got no problem with that either. I go Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, and I got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But it's just always like whenever someone says top 3, I think if you ask anybody from our era, specifically, let's just call it realistically, our side of the coast, name your top 5, name your top 3. Like I automatically feel his name gets mentioned. There's some automatics out there, the Tupacs of the world, the Jay-Z's. Like it's just he's just automatically lumped in there, and I feel like that he kind of shows and proves it all the time.
Yeah, never a complaint. Never a complaint from me.
No,
never a complaint.
Just some questionable lyrics, but not on any of these songs we just heard. We're actually getting ready to go into some fire.
Real quick, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
saying like the lyrics, his cadence and flow on the record, on the original, is so dope and so ill. With, I totally forgot the line where it was at, but there was a point in time where it's like you hear him manipulate the word, and and you're like, yo, man, only Big could have did that, and that's the reason why we're talking about it.
That's why he said influencer. Like M got influenced by that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but again, it's hindsight. We're just so desensitized to it. This man was young.
Right.
Was young. I said, we're talking about maybe like 20, 21, 22 years old, writing this shit, recording this shit, and being like 10 toes standing on that shit, like I'm that guy. Like he never came across like I hope, I'm not, like he never J. Cole'd it. He's always like, I'm here.
So I'm gonna say something. So not just Biggie, and I know those shows about Biggie, but if you look at a lot of rappers from that era, who are our favorite rappers growing up, a lot of those dudes were young, and they still putting out music to this day, and that sound is just still carrying over. So I don't think it was just Biggie. I think it was the era, the time.
Oh, for sure.
Had to be that good.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't that good, and the test of time, you're going
that's why he's sampling all of his peers, and that's why he was playing those records in the intro that it was like, look at what he was influenced by. Yeah. Look at what he had to, where he felt like the bar, like you just said, real cool, Breeze, like the bar he had to jump over and achieve to get to that next level.
We're somewhat at the halfway point already. We're, like I said, going to keep playing more music. Just played track 7 and 8, which was the interlude, and One More Chance. We're getting ready to get some fire again. You guys can correct me. This next song, again, Life of Its Own, in my opinion, because I don't think it was ever a single. I don't even think it was a B-side, because I remember having to find it white label style, rock and soul style.
Rock and soul.
You know what I'm saying? Crib Records style.
Crib Records, baby.
We're going to talk about even the single that's featured after this song. I had a version early on of again, a Crib Records of these two records. The What?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Again, the one and only Easy Mo B. And then we're going to follow that with Juicy. The one that set things off of this album. I mean, the visuals, like Triple C said, the first time we ever saw him. I mean, this video is a classic. And then we're talking about production on that one from Poke. Poke and Tone. So basically kind of look at it as sort of a early Trackmasters. Early. Because I guess for Hell of a Tone wasn't involved. I mean, his name's not here. Actually, his name's not here.
Yeah, I guess you could say.
Trackmasters were producing too already.
They were at this time, but this one just says Poke and Sean Combs.
Soul efforts.
I do remember. So there's a long story. We can talk about Juicy right now or afterwards, because everybody knows there's a long story that goes down. Even Pete Rock's involved.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and let's celebrate this album, man. Again, if you're checking this out Monday nights, we do this on a regular basis. We're dissecting the Ready to Die classic that is, a 4.5 mic recipient from the Source magazine. We think it might deserve a 5. Come join us. If you'd like what's going on, leave us a comment. Let's go play some more music. We are playing The What. This was so crazy.
Beats and rhymes.
Is this the only feature on the album? I'll start it over, but is this the only feature on the album?
Yeah.
As an MC,
yeah, right. As an MC,
yes.
And he caught flack for it too.
He did. Well, they both got flack.
Both of them did.
RZA was like, "Why did you do that? Like, you it's our chamber and all that shit." They were talking at that time. But Meth was on fire this time though. Fire.
To get feels on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold and what you talking about, Willis? The thrill is gone, the black Frank White is here to excite, throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze gats till my clips is empty. Don't tempt me. You don't want
Man,
the
here
fuck
I
with
am,
the
I'll be
empty.
damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread the butter lyrics over harmony grit. It's the mood killer death trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at, surrender. Step inside the ring, use the #1 contender. Looking cold booty like your pussy in December. Nigga, stop bitching, button up your lippin'. From method, all you gettin' is the can of ass whipping. Hey, I be kicking. You, son, you doing all the yapping, acting as if it can't happen. You frontin' got me mad enough to touch something. You want from Shallon, Allen, and ain't afraid to bust something. So what you want, nigga? You want, nigga? I got a 6-shooter and a horse named Trigger. It's real, 94, rugged raw. Kicking on your goddamn doors.
Something like
Fuck
this.
the world, don't ask me for shit. Everything you get, you got to work hard for it.
Honey, shake your hips.
You don't stop.
The niggas pack the clip.
Keep on. Verse 2, coming with that OE brew. Met the cow, putting niggas back in ICU. I'm lifted, true. You can bring your whack ass crew. I got connections. I get that ass stuck like glue. No question. I be coming down and shit. Yo, I get rugged as a motherfucking carpet get, and niggas love it. Not in the physical form, but in the mental. I spark and they cells get warm. I'm not a gentle man. I'm a method man. Baby, accept it. Utmost respected.
Assume the position.
Stop, look, and listen. I spit on your grave, then I grab my Charles Dickens.
Welcome
bitch.
to my center. Honey's feeling deep in their placenta. Cold as the pole in the winter. Far from the inventor. Well, I got this rap shit sold, and when my Mac loads, I'm guaranteed another video. Ready to die while I act that way. Pop Duke left Mom Duke. The faggot took the back way. So instead of making hoes suck my dick up, I used to do stick up, cause hoes is irritating like the hiccups. Excuse me, flows just grow through me. Like trees to branches, cliffs to avalanches. It's the praying mantis, deep like the mind of Farrakhan. A motherfucking rap phenomenon. Plus,
I got more Glocks and text than you.
I make it hot.
Niggas won't even stand next to you.
Nigga touch me, you better bust me 3 times in the head, or motherfuckers dead. You thought so?
Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. And everything you get, you got to work hard for it.
Honey, shake your hips.
You don't stop.
And niggas pack the clip.
Keep on. Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. Everything you get, you got to work hard for it.
Honey, shake the hips.
You don't stop.
And niggas pack the clip.
Keep on.
Yo, we gotta stop.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We gotta talk about this one. I wanna keep playing music. We gotta
You
talk about
supposed to
this
let
one.
you were supposed to let that rock out. You're supposed to let that rock out.
No, we gotta get right to it because Triple C already talking about like
They sounded so good together, like Nas and AZ.
Yeah.
That would.
Joe Heard him in the chat said like we didn't know how spoiled we were. It's true. Well, I don't know. Maybe I did because like I said, I remember trying to find this record so badly when I knew it existed. I think Flex might have been playing it, but nobody had a copy of it. It was like a super rare record, even on promo, even on a white label, and eventually might have been Crib Records. They eventually put it out, and I have like 4 copies of that shit because they used to wear it out. And if you know the bootlegs, they were never that good quality anyway.
Right.
Do we prefer meth with Big over meth and Red?
Oh,
Not enough data. Not enough data.
Nah, yeah, nah. That's such a different. That's a very hard question because I mean this is amazing, but like
if there was more songs,
what Meth and Red has done as 2 MCs together to put music out is just otherworldly. And to ask that question, I think is like what Jules said. We haven't heard enough. I'm pretty sure it would have been absolutely amazing, just like the Notorious B.I.G. or Big and Dilla. That would have been they both would have been in some sort of musical aspect of where they would have pushed each other as MCs and producers. You know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of unfair. That's one of those things. It's kind of unfair to say something like that, you know, but
this song was a big deal though. Like with Scam.
Yeah,
I remember being in high school. I heard about the song before I heard the song. People were like, "Yo, you heard that new Big and Method Man?" Like, there ain't no Big. Like, yes, there is. Like, what?
Huge.
And now you also have to wait now because hip hop was not 24/7. So now you're either waiting for 5 o'clock for Red Alert, or you're waiting till 8 o'clock for Fun Master Flex, and you're like, I hope somebody's playing this record they talking about because you can't find it. There's no internet. There's no video. Which I think again was this a single? Chat, was it a single?
Oh no, but I know I like Big and Meth more than the Big and Jay-Z.
Nah, Big and Jay-Z was fire though.
No, I said, but I like Meth more with the Big.
They sound good together. I ain't gonna lie. They both some potheads.
But that's what makes this era so ill. Everybody was so dope individually on their own sound. So putting it's so difficult to sit here and say this, that there's some that might have would have clashed and just didn't sound good over a record, but it's so hard to say. I don't know, man, because when you think about what Big and Jay-Z did, you're like, yo, I need to hear more. When you hear of what he did with Meth, you're like, I need to hear more. But when you hear what he did with Bone Thugs and Harmony, I need to hear more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing about Big. That's the thing about Big. And that's the thing about it. Like, the cadence and flow on that record, what was phenomenal. I mean, come on. How many times have y'all been out, whether at a club or a party, and play that record and hear the whole entire club sing that song word for word, bro?
Yeah, facts.
The Big and Meth was he was pause. He was bigger than Big at this point. He was a superstar by 94.
Oh, well, you heard that? He admits it.
Oh. No, he already put out that. He was a superstar. He was a superstar in 94. And we've all heard the story about how, he wasn't supposed to be on the track and la, la, la. But the point is, I remember, like I said, just the hype. And it was like maybe a day or two before we finally get to hear it. And it was just like, that was everything I expected it to be. It was fire on the beat. Shout out Easy Moby. The verse, I remember just trying to, matter of fact, I think Meth got quotable of the month. I mean, what is it, verse of the month or whatever they used to call in the source?
Did he?
Yeah.
It was, what was it?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. Rhyme of the week, quotable of the month, something like that.
Chat, what they used to call it in the source? It was
I thought it was the rhyme of the month.
Quotable?
Hip hop quotable, yeah, it was hip hop quotable.
The monthly hip hop or hip hop quotable this month or whatever, but I remember because that's when I finally learned, because they jumble their lyrics together on the last two bars when they switch off. And I didn't know that he was spelling M-E and then Meth came in with just T-H-O-D. And I remember reading that on the lyrics going, oh, he just comes in saying T-H-O-D, man. Like, that's it, because Big finishes with M-E. And I just thought that was clever.
Well,
so that's why I remember it as a quotable.
Meth said he was trying to catch the flow. That's why he did it that way.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, Meth, I'm pretty sure he got, again, he was on fire at that time. Like, on fire. I just had to stop and talk about it. I mean, anybody else want to...
you're a fan now,
huh?
He's always
been a fan. Chad, you don't know what we're talking about. the guy, Chad, if you don't know what they're talking about, they give me a hard time because I think Method Man is a legend. Oh. I don't think this legend has a classic album under his belt. That's my personal opinion. And there's a lot of legends out there that suffer from this same disease.
We're supposed to hear the screeching
I don't got a classic album. Say again?
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's the truth. Matter of fact, they've been having a discussion online. Like Jadakiss don't got a classic album. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of our favorite artists that don't have a classic album. Some got more than one. You know what I'm saying? So that's my feeling on Meth. But he was no doubt about it. He was the hottest fucking thing at that point in time. I mean, the Wu in general, but like, again, he was the spearhead artist, right? He was the first one, so he was on fire. And I remember, again, big deal that he was on that record, and it worked. It was just awesome. And again, the only feature on the album. I forgot that. Like, it's so plain in as day, but I never paid attention to it. Let's talk about Juicy real quick. Do we want to, let's just play it and talk about it afterwards.
Thank
Juicy.
you.
Do we want to play the whole thing? That's what I was going to ask. Like,
yeah, why not? You played everything else.
Okay.
Fuck all you hoes. Get a grip, man.
There you go.
Yeah. This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle. You know what I'm saying?
I like this.
It's all good, baby.
I like this.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. I made the change from a common thief to up close and personal with Robin Leach. And I'm far from cheap, I smoke skunk with my peeps all day. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. The Moet and Alizé keep me pissy. Girls used to diss me, now they write letters cause they miss me. I never thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing gats and stuff. Now honeys play me close like butter play toast. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos in Queens, indo for weeks. Sold out seats to hear Biggie Small speak. Living life without fear. Putting 5 carats in my baby girl ear. Lunches, brunches, interviews by the pool. Considered a fool cause I dropped out of high school. Stereotypes of a black male misunderstood. And it's still all good, And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen, money green leather sofa. Got 2 rides, a limousine with the chauffeur. Phone bill about 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my accountant handles that. And my whole crew is lounging, celebrating every day, no more public housing. Thinking back on my one-room shack. Now my mom pimps an act with minks on her back. And she loves to show me off, of course. Smiles every time my face is up in the sauce. We used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty. Damn right I like the life I live. Cause I went from negative to positive and it's all. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Representing B-Town in the house. Junior Mafia, Math Label.
I gotta stop it nonetheless. But yo, shout out to I think it was Mr. Tum. He said we used to go to Speed and Coco Chanel be playing this. He said we all had drinks in the air. Word up, drinks mad, drinks in the air. I can see that.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. I did go into playing this particular song a little bit kind of like, let's just get over it because I feel like we know it. But I haven't sat and listened to this song in so long because again, I'm so used to like, oh, there it is again, that I kind of just whatever.
Yeah.
That's such a good song, man.
Yeah.
It is.
A good song.
It's a dope song.
It can't be denied, man. It can't be denied. It sucks. Yeah, it sucks because you want to hate it or you want to complain about the
That's where I feel I was going with it. That's why I was like, that's why I even said, you want to play the whole thing? Like, I wasn't trying to hate. It was more just like, let's just.
We heard it so much.
Yes. That I was like, let's just go. But I haven't sat and heard that shit. I would love to just kept playing the rest right now, but we got to address certain things. But it's like, plus, this is kind of foul. He shouted out the Source magazine in the song.
Wow,
he still didn't get the 5 mics.
Yeah.
Still didn't get the Source is foul.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Condom Queens.
What better upgrade, right, Triple C? What better upgrade? What else you need in life? What else you need in life?
The vibe of that record was an instant forever vibe. Like as soon as that record comes on, it's instant every single time. Whether you feel like you heard it a million times or not, but as soon as you're somewhere by a bar, you're in a party, you're chilling with your family, that record comes on, everybody's like, oh shit, yes, perfect. Like
I also think at some point the record got us feeling the way I kind of felt like in the very beginning of it. But Mrs. September kind of just highlighted but when it was good, I mean, it was always good. I'm just saying, but like, when you were still liking the record, not being annoyed by it at this point, it was like, again, like the way you just said cups in the air. I'm like, oh, I see it. Like, yeah, this is,
It's a cheat code too. I mean, it's in two made juicy fruit, man. Like, so that's a straight cheat
yeah.
code.
I'm just gonna say
Cheat
that
code.
Straight cheat code.
because that song is super popular and super dope. So
yeah.
Are the drums from the original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's funny because let's talk about Juicy real quick before we move on because this is it may be good for good content right here. The story goes, P Rock did it first.
So we heard, yes.
Big comes through from Puff making the association, right? Because there's a relationship, Mount Vernon, and goes, it's P Rock. Yeah, pick some shit out. You guys work it out, whatever. Like pick some shit. And he comes back saying like, yo, he got this joint and Toomey. Big knew his music. He knew his music. He said he got into me, saying to me, like, how I go? And kind of went with that. There's other variations where Puff was there, which I can also see being true because Puff is involved in every fucking thing. So, but again, a beat listening session, I don't know if he's really going to be there for that. But regardless, whatever, the remix ends up on the B side, along with Unbelievable, on the first single for Juicy, right? That version is supposedly the original version that's put out. I've gone out my way a lot of times, especially when I was younger. I'm playing the P Rock version. It doesn't hit like the Poke and Puff version. It don't hit like the Biggie version, like the one we all know, the radio version.
Why?
The drums. That's all. That's about the drum. The Entombed drums. Like P gave it some real hip hop gritty drums, and this record is more bright and like again a celebration. Cups in the air, champagne. It just. The Entombed drums, even the original song, it's a hey.
I mean, if you think about it, what Pete was doing, what he's supposed to do at that time, right? I know it's a popular sample, but I'm gonna add the touch with the drums.
Right.
What Tone and Poke did was they literally just stripped it down to the basic record, didn't add anything.
But sometimes the
less is more. I get it.
Yes, less is more. Exactly.
I love when people say that shit.
I get it. Less is more. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
But it's one of those things where it's creativity versus what works. These are the debates, right? Where the less is more, creativity, it's too funky. Let's strip it back. Let's see what works. So yeah, I can appreciate and understand where by taking all the drums out and just strip it down to the almost you could say loop of the record. Yeah, it hit and works differently because the Pete Rock version, quote unquote, can be more creative. It's a little bit more busy and more involved. So yeah, it would have.
And it's the same sample. It's the same exact sample.
Yeah, drum programming is different, which creates a different feel. It creates a different feel.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're just gonna strip down to just EQ the original drums from a record, of course it's gonna sound a bit different because those are the original drums.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to say. I think we're all P Rock stands here. I mean, respectfully. And it's like I said, I used to go out my way when I was younger. I'm playing that. It just didn't hit the same as.
Well, I think Diddy said we need something more commercial.
They did again. They're both doing the exact same thing, which is taking a commercial, like obvious quote unquote sample, right? But again, I think Poke and Puff did their thing, and shout out to Joe Hurd. I think it was Joe Hurd who said it's mandatory for his kids to recite the third verse in verbatim. It's mandatory. So Sega Nintendo. Sega Genesis, that verse.
Illmind said the same thing. Illmind said the same thing.
My bad.
Super Nintendo, sir. Sega Genesis.
But I said, my bad. Super Nintendo
said Genesis. When I was dead broke, man.
And by the way, 2 G's for the cell bill?
Crazy.
Still expensive to this day. Just saying.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild for today. 2 G's? I don't see Hobo flinching.
You
Hobo
on the Wi-Fi.
Nah, 2 G's is stupid for the cell phone bill.
So now picture 94, the exaggerate. It's like saying like $10,000 phone bill. It was like the same thing. It was like, damn, 2 G's. We had a beeper back then. You know what I'm saying?
But also, just wanna. Sorry, Breeze, go ahead.
No. I was just saying they was just on the phone just jonesing. A lot of nothing, kid.
Jig ain't talking about that. Where?
Sweet nothings. Sweet nothings.
Also wanted to point out that when we're talking about this song and supposed jacking or taking of beat, there's also it just resurfaced recently, but there's also a claim that it was taken from a 1993 song called Big Daddy by a Mississippi rapper named Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
Oh
And
I seen that.
And it's kind of time stamped.
It is.
It's definitely not someone who invented AI. I mean, who's pulling
Right.
AI. It's
And
time
if you
stamped.
listen to it, I've heard them play it.
Yeah.
It sounds very similar.
Yeah, very similar.
And I think and let's pretend like just for discussion's sake, how was it devil's advocate? Let's pretend Big did do it, right? He still took a shot at some by saying from the Mississippi down to the east. Like, why Mississippi? Why you pick Mississippi?
I got your song.
Yeah, shit.
I made it better.
I thought that was your girl. I thought that was your song.
That's my bitch now. That's my bitch now. That's my bitch
Because
now.
I already got it, motherfucker. Yeah, that's crazy. He's right. Hobo's right. That shit came out recently, and a year ago, 2 years ago. But it's definitely again, a lot of people have their stance on how that works. Let's keep playing more music though. Again, that was juicy and just again the gem that it is. I believe that album. I mean, that single might have gone platinum. I know it definitely went gold. And I would not be surprised if it actually went platinum. I'm gonna see if I can look that information up. We're gonna play Everyday Struggle and Me and My Bitch coming up next right now. Let's go. This the Blues Brothers again.
I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle, another drug and juggle, another day, another struggle. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle, another drug and juggle, another day, another struggle. I know how it feel to wake up fucked up, pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell. People look at you like you's the user, selling drugs to all the losers, mad Buddha abuser. But they don't know about your stress-filled day. Baby on the way, mad bills to pay. That's why you drink Tanqueray, so you can reminisce and wish you wasn't living so devilish. Shit, I remember I was just like you, smoking blunts with my crew, flipping over 62s, cause GED wasn't B.I.G. I got P.A.I.D. That's why my mom hate me. She was forced to kick me out, no doubt. Then I figured out niggas went for 20s down south. Packed up my tools for my raw power moves. Block 19 for casket and flower moves. For Trump's trying to stop my flow. And what they don't know will show on the autopsy. Went to see Poppy to cop me a brick. Asked for some consignment, he wasn't trying to hear it. Smoking mad Newports cause I'm doing court for an assault that I caught in Bridgeport, New York. Catch me if you can like the gingerbread man. You better have your gat in hand, cause man, I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle, another drug and juggle, another day, another struggle. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle, another drug and juggle, another day, another struggle. I had the master plan, I'm in the caravan on my way to Maryland with my man Two Tex to take over this project. They call him Two Tex, he told Two Tex. And when he start the bus, he like to ask who's next. I got my honey on the Amtrak with the crack in the crack of her ass. 2 pounds of hash in the stash. I wait for her to make some quick cash. I told her she could be lieutenant, bitch got gas. At last, I'm literally lounging black, sitting back, counting double-digit thousand stacks. Had to re-up to see what's up with my peeps. Toyota dealer gone, had it cheap on the Jeep. See who got smoked, what rumors were spread. Last I heard I was dead, with 6 to the head. Then I got the phone call, it couldn't hit me harder. We got infiltrated, like Nino at the Carter. Heard Tech got murdered in a town I never heard of by some bitch named Alberta over nickel-plated burners. And my bitch, swear to God, she won't snitch. I told her when she hit the bricks, I make the hooker rich. Conspiracy, she'll be home in 3. Until then, I looks out for the whole family. A true G, that's me, blowing like a bubble in the everyday struggle. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle, another drug and juggle, another day, another struggle. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle, another drug and juggle, another day, another struggle. I'm seeing body after body and I'm Mayor Giuliani. Ain't trying to see no black man turn to John Gotti. My daughter use a potty so she's older now. Educated street knowledge, I'm a molder now. Trick a little dough buying young girls ninjas dealing with the dope fiend binges, seeing syringes in the vein. Hard to explain how I maintain the crack smoke make my brain feel so strange. Breaking days on the set, no sweat, drunk off my wet. Can't bag yet because it's still wet. But when I drive back at 5 at a time, I can clock about 9 on the check cashing line. I had the first and the third, rehearsed, that's my word. Nick in the game, D's knew my first name. Should I quit shit? No, even though they had me scared, yo, they got an 8, I got a check with air holes. And that's just how the shit go in the struggle, motherfucker.
Come on. What you say?
I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle. Another drug jungle, another day, another struggle. I don't wanna live no more. Sometimes I hear death knocking at my front door. I'm living every day like a hustle. Another drug jungle, another day, another struggle.
Let me ask you a question, yo. Yo, would you kill for me?
You go whisper that?
You whisper that? You whisper that?
When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was a trick. You look so good, huh? I suck on your daddy's dick. I never.
Needs to be.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
It needs to be addressed, goddammit. Chad, I know you mad.
I like this.
Oh, you mad? I understand. You don't want me to stop.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Oh man, let's go. You sound like Big right now. What you mean?
I hate you.
Reese got that shit.
Oh,
hate
no,
you too,
man.
little nigga. How good she gotta look is the question, chat. Can we get a voting booth up?
No, there is none.
What's the number?
No, there is no number. There is no.
How good she gotta look?
There is none. There is none.
Halle Berry bad?
There is none. No, there is no. Listen, man, stop. We're just feeding into all of these bad bitches and think they something, man. No, man, no.
Blood clot.
Real man, don't do that.
Come on, man.
Real bad man, don't do that.
That's one of them things. That's one of them things, man. That's his business, man. Play the record. That's all I say, man.
Yo, Joe heard him in the chat. Said, I shake my wife's dad's hands, but that's about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, me and my.
He's like, and I love her.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a head shit.
We gonna start over, but goddamn, bro. And then Puff talking that crazy oily shit in the beginning.
I like this right here.
Oh shit!
I thought that was I was like, how did I do that? What the fuck? Like,
let me ask you a question, yo. Yo, would you kill for me? I like this right here.
I do want to say one thing. Blues Brothers again on the production, and I got some info for them.
The act of making love.
You whisper that?
When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was a trick. You look so good, huh? I suck on your daddy's dick. I never felt that way in my life. It didn't take long before I made you my wife. Got no rings and shit, just my main squeeze. Coming to the crib, even had a set of keys. During the days, you helped me bag up my nickels. In the process, I admit I tricked a little. But you was my bitch, the one that never snitched. Love me when I'm broke or when I'm filthy fucking rich. And I admit, when the time is right, the wine is right, I treat you right. You talk slick, I beat you right. Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch.
You whisper that? Getting romantic, baby.
Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch.
It's romantic, baby.
Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Moonlight strolls with the hoes, oh no, that's not my stilo. I want a bitch that like to play CeeLo and craps, packing gats in a coach bag, steaming dime bags. A real bitch is all I want, all I ever had. With a bop just as strong as me, toting guns just as long as me. The bitch belongs with me. Any plans with another bitch, my bitch is spoiled. One day she used my toothbrush to clean the toilet, throwing my clothes out the window. So when the wind blows, I see my polos and Timbos. Hide my car keys so I can't leave. A real slick bitch keep a trick up her sleeve. And if I deceive, she won't take it lightly. She'll invite me politely to fight G. and then we lie together, cry together. I swear to God, I hope we fucking die together.
Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Yeah. Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Yeah. Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch.
Ain't no jokes. Ain't no jokes. Ain't no jokes.
Just me and my bitch.
She helped me plan out my robberies on my enemies. Didn't hesitate to squeeze to get my life out of danger. One day she put 911 on the pager. Had to call back whether it's minor or major. No response, the phone just rung. Grab my vest, grab my gun to find out the problem. When I pulled up, police was on the scene. Had to make the U-turn, make sure my shit was clean. Drove down the block, stashed the burner in the bushes. Stepped to police with the shoves and the pushes. It didn't take long before the tears start. I saw my bitch dead with the gunshot to the heart. And I know it was meant for me. I guess the niggas felt they had to kill the closest one to me. And when I find them, their life is to an end. They killed my best friend. Me and my bitch.
Me and my bitch. Me and my bitch. Just me and my just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Yeah. Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch. Me and my bitch. Me and my bitch. Yeah. Just me and my bitch.
Eats, beats, and rhymes.
So we already addressed the white elephant in the room. Song is still fire. He obviously loves this woman. You know what I'm saying? She's just as raunchy and nasty as he likes them. You know what I'm saying? She's a down ass woman. You know what I mean? Me and my itch. You know what I mean?
Like this right here.
Yeah, he loves that right.
Yeah, that fucking drop is crazy.
But again, you know, very, very questionable, even for 94 lyrics. I say I'll put in a petition now. Chat, let me we can get a voting booth. Hobo's refusing to work tonight.
No, I'm just
best questionable verses of all time, volume 1.
Oh, come on, man.
best pause verses of all time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's so obvious we don't even need to address it, dog.
There's so many. That was you.
No, that one, but that one was the obvious. Like that just it sounded crazy back then. It sounds even crazier now. Like
yeah.
I do want to mention real quick before we move on because we have to keep moving. Blues Brothers produced most of the following tracks we just heard, as well as the One More Chance with co-production from Chucky Thompson. Blues Brothers, turns out we kind of know a little something about them.
Okay.
They did a lot of production for people in the 90s because they were a two-man group, all right, known as Witch Doc and Lord Digger.
Wrong.
Huh?
Wrong.
Wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Their name is Norman Glover and Reginald Ellis.
Right. Witch Doc and Lord Digger. Norman Witch Doc Glover and Reginald Lord Digger Ellis. Do your homework, sir.
I
just highlighted that part.
He said you wrong, and that's why he's like, hey. So,
okay, so Lord
this
Digger.
is Lord Digger pretty much. I mean, it's
okay.
a group that he's in. I mean, well, it's a two-man situation.
Oh, that's early then.
Yeah, it says that it's a hip-hop production duo comprised of Norman Witch Doc Glover and Reginald Lord Digger Ellis, best known for their work in the mid-1990s as they were contributors to the Brooklyn bass sound, notably producing tracks from Master Ace.
Right, Lord Digger.
Yes.
Right. Okay, yeah.
On the INC project and all of that. So a lot of work on remixes even from Delicious Vinyl. He did some stuff for Far Side down the line as well. But we're talking about Lord Digger. We know Lord Digger.
Lord Digger. Yeah,
Lord Digger's dope.
Shout out to Lord Digger, man.
Yeah, he's dope.
My Flows is tight. He did Brooklyn Zoo remix. Yeah, man.
But that's crazy. I had no idea. I'm today years old when I just found out Lord Digger produced 2 or 3 songs, maybe some more. We're not done yet. It's fucking classic. That's crazy. Did not know that. And he's killing it because like these are really good fucking records.
Yeah.
So shout out to him and Witch Doctor. Triple C. We're gonna go ahead, if it's okay with you, on to another single featured on the album.
It's okay.
Track 13. We all know it. Again, this is probably something that I would have just been like, let's just get through this quickly. But based on what happened with Juicy, I want to see what happens. And maybe I haven't listened to this song in its entirety in a long time either. Let's go with Big Papa, followed by Respect after that. Let's go. This will definitely have cups in the air for sure. This September, cups in the air for sure.
Beats and rhymes.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this right here. I like this right here. I like this right here. I like this right
To
here.
all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping Moet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music lasting. But I just can't quit because one of these honeys Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. Now check it. I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benzes. See notes by the layers. True fucking players. Jump in the Rover and come over. Tell your friends jump in the GM3. I got the chronic by the tree. I love it when you call me Big Pop. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Pop.
Nobody's hands up.
Honeys getting money playing niggas like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Pop. You gotta
York's
come
always
up
been
in
a
your
tough
waist.
crowd.
Please don't shoot up the place. Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Straight up, honey, really, I'm asking. Most of these niggas think they be macking, but they be acting. Who they attracting with that line? What's your name? What's your sign? Soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up from behind and ask you what your interests are. Who you be with? Things that make you smile. What numbers to dial? You gon' be here for a while. I'm gon' call my crew. You gon' call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. Plans to leave. Throw the keys to little C's. Pull the truck up front and roll up the next blunt so we can steam on the way to the telly. Gon' fill my belly. A T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape. Conversate for a few, cause in a few we gon' do what we came to do. Ain't that right, boo? Forget the telly, we just go to the crib and watch a movie in the jacuzzi. Smoke L's while you do me. I like this when you call me Big Pop. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Pop. To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Pop. You got a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby.
Rest in peace, G Money. Nobody doing the G Money dance? Nobody remember G Money? Hey.
If I was you, I've been looking for the pimples on the booty.
You guys don't know your Keanu Reeves movies.
How you living, Biggie Smalls?
Imagining Benzes giving ends to my friends and it feels stupendous. Tremendous cream, fuck $1 and a dream. Still tote gas strapped with infrared beams. Chopping O's, smoking line optimals, money holes and clothes, all a nigga knows. A foolish pleasure, whatever. I had to find the buried treasure, so grams I had to measure. However, living better now, coochie sweater now. Drop top BMs, I'm the man, girlfriend.
Honey, check it. Tell your friends to get with my friends. I like this right. We could be friends. Shit, we could do this every weekend. That's right. Alright? I like this right here.
I feel like we should stop. It's like he's coercing. This is like,
this
like what they call that shit when it's grooming. It's grooming. He was grooming us young.
Yo, you know I like this right here. I like this right here.
No lie. We know how the song ends. We can keep moving on.
It was the fact that he stopped it to talk about the damn dance. Like,
yeah, come on.
I was like, yo, man.
And he got that shit wrong. He's talking about it's
Keanu Reeves.
Honey, it was G Baby. You got to get you talking about.
Oh, you're right. G Baby, my bad.
Know my movies. You need to know them.
Well, there's nobody giving up the G Baby dance except me. I don't even want to hear it.
Fuck, want to do no damn G Baby dance, man.
I'm wrong about that too. It wasn't even G Baby. It was the pitcher. It was the other kid who the kid who didn't talk, who we would call. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, that kid. You know what? Let's keep playing more music. Let's
Trip,
go.
talk to your man. Trip, talk to your man, please.
All he keeps telling me is hurry up. Let's go. Respect.
Yeah, because the bus keeps going and stopping and doing this shit. Thank you.
On respect, do we know who is that? I always thought that was Patra. It's not Patra on there, right?
On what?
On respect, the song we
no,
both there. Right
it's Diane King.
Diana King. That's right. She had that joint off the Bad Boy soundtrack.
The Shy Guy. She had a pretty dope album. Actually.
Oh, I didn't know about the album, but the definitely single was fire.
Yeah, the Shy Guy's right.
So that's her. I didn't know that. Oh, she'll get real raga on this shit right here because she can sing. Nice. Well, let's go ahead. If you don't know what we're talking about this young lady right here on this song right here. Respect. Let's go.
I like this right. 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 I like this right.
They made this breakbeat sound mad reggae. It's a breakbeat.
Watch this, Lord. Me all a respect to all the gunman them. Gunman alone keep gunman friend. Fire burn, me all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friend.
1970 something, nigga, I don't sweat the day. My mom was late, so I had to plan my escape out. Skins in this world, the fly girls. Tangeray and Hennessy until I call Earl. 10 months in this gut, what the fuck? I wish Mars would hurry up so I could get fucked. Wild juvenile ripping mics and shit. New York, ready for the likes of this. Then came the worst date, May 21st, 2019. That's when my mama water burst. No spouse in the house, so she rode herself to the hospital to see if she could get a little help. Umbilical cords wrapped around my neck. I'm seeing my death, and I ain't even took my first step. I made it out, I'm bringing mad joy. The doctor looked and said he's gonna be a bad boy.
Me all a respect to all the gunman them. Gunman alone keep gunman friends. Fire burn, me all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friends.
Now I'm 13, smoking blunts, making cream. On the drug scene, fuck the football team. Risking ruptured spleens by the age of 16. Hearing the coach scream ain't my lifetime dream. I mean, I wanna blow up, stack my dough up. So school I didn't show up, it fucked my flow up. Mom said that I should grow up and check myself before I wreck myself. Disrespect myself, put the drugs on the shelf. Nah, couldn't see it. Scarface, king of New York, I wanna be it. Rap was secondary, money was necessary. Until I got incarcerated, kinda scary. C-74 Mark 8 set me straight. Not able to move behind the great steel gate. Time to contemplate, damn, where did I fail? All the money I stacked was all the money for bail.
Me all a respect to all the gunman them. All of the gunman alone keep gunman friend. Fire burn, me all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friend. Me all respect to all the gunman them. Gunman alone keep gunman friend. Me no fire burn, me all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friend.
94, now I explore new horizons. Mama smile when she see me, that's surprising. Honeys is tantalizing, they freak all night. Beat ducking cops on the creep all night. As I open my eyes and realizing I changed, not the same deranged child stuck up in the game. And to my niggas living street life, learn to treat life with the best. Put stress to rest, still tote your vest, man. Niggas be tripping in the streets without a gap. Nah, nigga, you slipping. If I'm dipping on the F with weed on my breath, original hustler with the muffler on the tech. Respect to the max and the axe, to the freaks in the jeeps. Lick shots to my beats.
I like this right here. I like this right here.
Me all a respect to all the gunman them. All of the gunman alone keep gunman friend. Fire burn, me all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friend. Respect to all the gunman them. Gunman alone keep gunman friend. Me no fire burn, me all the informer them. Informer alone keep informer friend.
No, fuck the bitches. Fuck all the stank assholes. All my niggas know. Junior my dick. Done. You know how we play. Fuck you stand with that. You know how I go, boo. I meet a bitch. Fuck a bitch. Next thing you know, you fucking a bitch. They just pass around shit. Pass the shit like a coal and shit. Fuck 'em. Now when I'm fucking off gin, I'm invincible. Don't love no hoe, that's my principle. Cause bitches come, bitches go. That's why I get my nut and I be out the fucking dough. They might be the one to set me up, wanna get their little brother to wet me up. That's why I tote texts and stuff to get them off my case, just in case the little fucker ends up misplaced. I don't give a bitch enough to catch the bus. And when I see the seam and I'm leaving, bitches be scheming, I kid you not. That's why I keep my windows locked and my Glock cock. One hoe said,
Hey, why you so hard on us? Why you swear all bitches are so scandalous?
Thug nigga till the end, tell a friend, bitch. Cause when I like you, then you go and fuck my friend, bitch. That ain't right. Don't sweat these hoes. I keep them in flavors like Timbos and Jabos. Bitches just like to play the merry-go.
Yeah, we know. Drop the scenario.
It was me, D, the MPV, the blunts and brew thing, knocking some Wu-Tang, M-E-T-H. Oh shit, look at them lips and them hips on that bitch. She hit the dip, so I can drop my macadocious shit like the blunt flip and recognize a pimp. Needless to speak, the G's obsolete. Don't sleep, bang the skins in the week on the creep up the avenue. I seen her on the block, who she rapping to? That's my nigga D. Damn, he got G. Now she fucking him and fucking me. See, you know that ain't right.
Respectfully, I think we've come to the point on the album where I've found my first skip track.
Yeah, I always skip this song.
That's everybody saying
kind of reacting the
Really?
same way.
Yeah, it's I don't think that is. It's not. I don't skip it because it's whack per se. I skip it because I don't like it. It's not whack. I just personally don't like it.
I don't think it's whack. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, well, I'll stand by saying I don't like it. Oh, you know what it sounds like to me, specifically on this album? It sounds dated. And that story that I read on Wikipedia, if it's true, where it was, this is like the Uptown Records days. You can tell this is the demo. Uptown
okay.
Records.
Okay.
Doesn't it sound because it's like, you know what I'm saying?
It feels like to me almost like it's a throwaway that they just put it on there to make sure they had enough tracks.
I definitely think they were filling the album for sure.
Okay.
Or is this quote unquote their radio version or their radio?
I think
this is not
when
a single,
they were recording
right?
this in 92 or 93, they thought this was a good radio one. Again, it becomes part of you know what it's, I mean, for all the artists out there, when you're working on your first whatever introduction to the world, you know all these songs you want on your first album. And it's like I got all these songs, and not all of them make it, but the ones that do are probably a little older than whatever it is you're currently recording at that moment.
I think
they could have left this one off and put Dreams officially on it or something like
For
that.
sure. Or even Party and Bullshit, which is probably same era of Uptown Records, would have been a better substitution than this right here. So I think
I don't know if I skipped this. I don't know if me personally, I don't skip it. I've never really skipped the record. I've never really skipped the record. I could totally understand what everybody's saying and I can see what everybody's saying. But I've never.
When you say you never skip this record, are you talking about even from when you first got the album? Like, so like, was it a cassette? Like, you're not really fast forwarding?
Yeah.
Now that you have the option to go, boop, would you?
No, I'm not necessarily running to skip it. I definitely, it might not have my interest like the other records. Like, I could understand saying like, somebody saying like this goes off a little bit from the sound of the album, but it doesn't make me want to skip it.
No, Big still does his thing.
When I got this record, I had the CD, and I remember I listened to it once, and like this song never really gets played when I listen to this album.
It's not even the vibe of the album. Again, even just look, Ready to Die, the title alone, and all these songs. Again, there's a theme going on here.
Oh man!
And this one is like, you know,
what
with a friend of mine and all this girl shit. It's like,
what you say, Breeze?
I said, you know, you ain't right.
Nah, man. If the only way this song doesn't get skipped for me is if I'm not in range to hit the skip button. And
I like how you guys are real, I'm gonna be honest, you guys are some real fucking cowards, dude. Like, just stand on that shit. Pause. Just be like, hey,
am I not?
No, he did.
No, but you guys go. I would skip it if I could reach the button. You know what I'm saying? If I could reach the button,
shout out
I would
to
let it play. Like, just
shout out to the good.
You skip.
Shout out to the good Rev. Sometimes you're cleaning the house and you can't get to the skip button.
Shout out to the
but
good
sometimes
Rev.
you go ahead and go, you know what? I need to go skip this before I go fucking clean the windows real quick.
Bobo was like, where's my stick at? I can't reach the controller.
Hold up, Fire in the chat is saying
most of his songs. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Which songs you talking about, Fire? Which songs you talking about? I want to know.
Yeah. I mean, Fire from the West Coast though, so maybe they were around with Pop.
Well, that's a you know what that brings up something that I was going to ask because I guess it's a good time. I understand what Big meant for Brooklyn, what Big meant for New York, what it meant for us at the time. Is it deemed a classic album outside of New York? Like, this is such a
Good
big
question.
album and big sounding for New York. Is this considered
Good
a
question.
classic album outside of New York?
It's a good question.
As the
Sometimes we get surprised.
As the only person not in New York, except for Breeze, but Breeze grew up in New York. I will say that yes, it was.
Yeah.
Down here, it's down here in the Virginia area.
Right, but again, he brings up a good point. Maybe people in Memphis, maybe people in Texas don't feel that way. Like they like he's
probably
good,
don't.
but like
right, but that
not in
makes
my top
sense.
5 type of shit, you know. So it's
Probably
like
don't. They probably didn't even. They probably didn't even pay attention to pay attention to it.
Like how much love was he getting in Texas at the time? Like we know he was getting love in Cali.
Right.
We know
he was getting that radio
Cali.
play. I mean,
and he was getting radio play.
Yeah,
Bad Boy was good at their job. So was it. I mean, they were a legit company.
You know what though? I think too. Also, I think I think during this time too, if you reached a certain level, and what I mean by that, a certain level of radio play, if you got it, a certain level of MTV that was outside of, let's say, New York, I think people did know about these records eventually, right? Hobo said as a non-New York person that yes, which of course I always co-sign with Hobo. Well, yeah, you go down to like DC, Virginia area, yes, a lot of the records did trickle down. You know, and other artists did trickle down depending upon the movement and the buzz that was happening. Everything, remember, hip hop was still regional at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hip hop was still regional. So I think the big records coming out of New York got to these other places based off of like MTV and different things like that. You know what I mean? Because how things were moving back then. You know what I mean? Cats coming to New York because New York, we still had a little respect back then, right? So you trusted the New York opinion, so to speak, during this time, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
it makes a lot of sense. But don't forget in '94 in Texas, to your point, Jules, in '94 the Diary came out. So I'm pretty sure nobody in Texas was listening to Biggie over Scarface, respectfully.
I agree. I also think they were probably more in tune to probably more West Coast shit than we were. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
UGK, even probably maybe some Miami records too.
True.
Possibly.
Absolutely.
Look, I'll be the first one to say, like, I mean, I hate when, like, respectfully, the Nories of the world try to, like, we wasn't like, yes, the fuck we were. We were all, well, I was part of a group of people that would definitely was like, I just don't care. Right. I didn't dislike or like, it was like, I just don't want to even give a shit. Like, I'm good. Like, I already, my assumption was always like, I know I'm not going to like it. I'm good. And I missed out on a lot of good fucking hip hop back then because of that attitude. And, you know, I also probably dodged a lot of shit that I was like, I knew that was going to be trash. But
Regulate also came out in '94.
Oh, yeah. So this is what I was trying to say. At that point in time, '94, the West Coast was in charge.
Yeah.
I mean, you see Big sampling it.
Yeah,
you see Big sampling it.
The West Coast was in charge. Be clear. The West Coast held the flag. The West Coast saved an East Coast historic label called Def Jam from fucking falling apart. That's Warren G. Warren G. Again, I do wonder sometimes the question, like, I don't know if it was Hobo or Ike, I forgot who posed it, like, it was like, is he bigger than we think out of, you know, I mean, do we think he's only, because there's a lot of New York rappers I feel that way about too. And like I'm a huge Big Pun fan, huge Beatnuts fan, and I say that shit in other states, and I'm like, yeah, they're cool. I'm like, no, you understand? Like, Pun was in the, yeah. Whereas in New York, you can find a group of people that feel just like me, but in other parts of the world, like, yeah, oh yeah, Big Pun, yeah, like, it's just not the same.
It's the same thing as like you said, like E40. E40 means a lot out west. That's
a lot.
That means a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Well, he's on the Mount Rushmore for them for sure.
For sure. But to an East Coast person who E40, I know who he is.
I know maybe like 2 records. I'm not gonna lie, and that was because those are the push records at that time. Yeah, and I knew about him way before that though.
Sure, absolutely.
I even had music. Again, this is the Big Dog record pool days. I just respectfully didn't play it. I was like, I don't think I give a shit. Like, it's cool. Like, I was such a club-minded type of DJ back then. I was like, there's nothing on here I know that is gonna play in a club out here. Like, I wasn't trying to break records. I was trying to keep the party going.
That's the
I wanted to, every week we'd go and collect records from Funkmaster Flex's record pool. And every week I'm hoping for like the shit that y'all are playing on the fucking radio. It better be in here. And it was that and a combination of like a bunch of, again, the
There was other stuff that we
independent,
got. Yeah.
we're moving, we're promoting, and it's like, I don't know. And some ended up being like, oh, I got that record, like when it eventually blew up. Like, oh yeah, they gave us that like, a month ago or some shit.
Yeah.
But the fact remains that in that point in time, the West Coast was running shit. We have a few more records to go so we can wrap it up. We just played a friend of mine. We're gonna go and let's say the next two songs would wrap up the album in its entirety, besides the two bonus tracks.
What does Biggie like? He like to time travel. He like to he likes to talk about the past to now.
He was the guy. The guy was a master at what he did. He could tell stories.
He likes flashbacks.
I mean, listen, what better story to tell than the flashback? Stories that you remember. This is a cool one right here because if you know, you know. This was a B-side to Juicy, very very popular record. The blueprint I feel was kind of set with this particular single, with Juicy being the A-side commercial radio single, market driven, chart topper, workable record, and Big compromising by giving and saying we need a street joint on the B-side. And this was that. Shout out DJ Premier, because the Premier and Biggie marriage was always very, very dope. Let's get this song going here. Unbelievable. Let's go.
Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Yeah. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one. Representing BK to the fullest. Gats, I pull it. Bastards ducking when Big be bucking. Chicken heads be clucking in my back room fucking. It ain't nothing. They know Big be handling with the Mac in the act door paneling. Bandaging MCs. Oxygen, they can't breathe. Mad tricks up the sleeve. Wear boxes so my dick can breathe. Breeze through in the Q45 by my side. Lyrical high. And those that brushes my clutches get put on crutches. Get smoked like Dutches from the master. Hate to blast ya, but I have to. You see, I smoke a lot. Your life is played out like Farmay and them fucking polka dots. Who rock the spot? Biggie, you know how the weed go. Unbelievable. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. 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 B.I.G. G.I.E. a.k.a. B.I.G. Get it? Biggie, also known as the Bon Appetit. Rappers can't sleep, need sleeping. Big keep creeping, bullets heat seeking. Casualties need treating. Dumb rappers need teaching. Lesson A, don't fuck with B.I. That's that, oh I thought he was whack, oh come now. Why y'all so dumb now? Hunt me or be hunted. I got 357 ways to simmer saute. I'm the winner all day. Lights get dimmer down Biggie's hallway. My forte causes Caucasians to say he sounds demented. Call weed scented. If I said it, I meant it. Bite my tongue for no one. Call me evil or unbelievable. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. 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 Bump shots out the sunroof of Lexus coupes, leave no witnesses. What you think this is? Ain't no amateurs here. I damage and tear. MCs fear me. They too near not to hear me. Clearly, I'm the triple beam dream. 1,000 grams of uncut to the gut. It seems fucked up the way I touched up the grill, trying to play gorilla when you ain't no killer. The gats by your liver, your upper lip quiver. You're ready to die. Tell God I said hi and throw down some ice for the nicest MC. Niggas know the stilo, unbelievable. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Ziggy Smalls is the illest.
Here you go.
Ziggy Smalls is the illest. Ziggy Smalls
gotta leave it scratching.
Damn, only one Primo track?
Yeah.
He had to fight for that one.
The snare on that track, the drums, the kick and the snare on that track is such so like those are like fucking. It just sounds so fucking great. Every time I hear that record, bro, that instrumental.
Let's wrap it up. We got one more song to go. We can come back real quick.
Yeah.
Suicidal Thoughts. Crazy title, but again, goes with the concept Ready to Die. This wraps up the technical album at this point. Again, we'll talk about some bonus tracks afterwards, but this would be the roundabout of what was released back in '94. Let's go.
Lord Finesse.
Lord Finesse, that's right. Pardon me. Produced by Lord. Lord Finesse stayed dropping classics at the end of dope albums like Chronic 2001 with Dre as well. He said, let me just give you a little something for the end of this album real fast.
As we proceed.
My bad.
I like this right here. I like this right here.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
That fucking drop, man.
I like this right here. Hello? Oh shit, nigga. What the fuck time is it, man?
I like the drink.
Oh, goddamn. Nigga, do you know what time it is? Oh shit. What the fuck's going on? You alright? Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell. Cause I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with the goody goodies dressed in white. I like black Timbs and black hoodies. Gotta probably have me on some real strict shit. No sleeping all day, no getting my dick licked. Hanging with the goody goodies, lounging in paradise. Fuck that shit. I wanna tote guns and shoot dice. All my life I've been considered as the worst. Lying to my mother, even stealing out a purse. Crime after crime, from drugs to extortion. I know my mother wish she got a fucking abortion. She don't even love me like she did when I was younger. Sucking on her chest just to stop my fucking hunger. I wonder if I died, would tears come to her eyes? Forgive me for my disrespect, forgive me for my lies. My baby mother's 8 months, her little sister's 2. Who's to blame for both of them? I swear to God, I wanna just slip my wrist and end this bullshit. Roll the magnum till my head threaten to pull shit. And squeeze until the bed's completely red. I'm glad I'm dead, a worthless fucking Buddha head. The stress is building up, I can't believe suicide's on my fucking mind. I wanna leave, I swear to God, I feel like death is fucking calling me. But nah, you wouldn't understand.
Nigga, talk to me, please, man.
You see, it's kinda like the crack did the Pookie and New Jack. Except when I cross over, it ain't no coming back. Should I die on the train track like Rainbow and Beach Street? People at the funeral frontin' like they miss me. My baby mama kissed me, but she glad I'm gone. She know me and her sister had something going on. I reached my peak, I can't speak. Call my nigga cheek, tell him that my will is weak. I'm sick of niggas lying, I'm sick of bitches hawking. Matter of fact, I'm sick of talking.
Ayo, Big! 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 Ayo, Big!
That's a crazy ending right there, boy.
Yeah, it is.
So cinematic.
Yeah.
So cinematic.
Yeah,
The thud of the body hitting the floor is
And
what
the heartbeat.
gets you. The heartbeat,
Yeah.
but it's the thud, like, oh
Yeah,
shit, like
Yeah.
oh shit, like
Yeah.
if I didn't know anybody, like, yo, he really took himself out, he really deleted himself.
Yeah, the mixing and mastering on this album was top notch, and obviously it was remastered as a version we're playing tonight. But just little things like that accentuates why the storytelling, the aspect of not needing a video or songs being bigger than what they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about y'all, but have you ever seen like when records drop and somebody responds to that record that you wouldn't expect? You're like, like that's one of those records. I can't remember where I was at, man, and I remember this chick. As soon as that shit dropped, she was like, "Yo, I was like, what the fuck?" Like, but there's something. But like Trip was saying, man, there's something what Finesse did with that beat, man, and just Big's lyrics and just all the cinematic aspect with the phone, like thinking about it, like all the drops and Puffy playing his part on the phone, all of that shit just painted an amazing story.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
And that's always comes through in the clutch. Like I said, was he like a relief pitcher? Like I don't know.
Closer.
I don't know why I try to do this. I don't know why.
And amazing. and amazing in the sense of that he was able to paint it in a vocal aspect, not the sense of the suicide or but the aspect, because it is a sad song and it is horrible. I don't want to take anybody who's ever been in a situation remotely close to like that. It's not nothing to joke about, even being on the phone.
Yeah, it's so sick though. Like the sample, the rain, like the build up, like the way it even builds up, the way like how it creeps in is so ill, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And his
drama,
his tone and everything.
Yeah.
Just
again, the A&R direction definitely
crazy.
understood. Again, the drama effect. Again, track one, the intro brings that last track. This again was respectfully the last track of the album. And again, dramatic once again, dramatic exit, if you will, dramatic outro. We're gonna go ahead and
No, I was gonna say real quick. I was gonna say, wow, real dope, because the intro was that he was born first. He was born, and it cycled through, and then the closing is that he dies at the end.
And how about the baby? How about the baby on the cover?
Yeah.
And then going into the double CD to where it's the ending of this album, which then you know what I'm saying. So it's like there was an actual thought and themes and a storyboard and a process put into albums. It wasn't just records slapped together.
Right.
Well, I know we want to close, but I just want to say, and it's just a question to ponder upon. Excuse me. The next album was called Life After Death, which is another cycle of life. But it came out years later. So did they think about? Did they really ponder about this? You know, not necessarily his death.
I'm sure Big did. I think Big was a lot more introspective than we give him credit.
Yeah, because there's no way that it ties in so well.
That's kind of where I was going. Yeah.
I think so. Again, he was also young. When you're young and creative, and you are a diamond in that large rough, especially that hip hop rough at the time. Again, he's special. We know he's special. That's what we keep talking about him today. Some of them, it's like witnessing a real artist just do his thing, and he was just really good at that shit. And again, he was exceptional. His flow, delivery, the bounce, taking on different patterns, and the guy was a beast. Respectfully, we're just gonna wrap this up as if this was the last song, which it is technically. We'll talk about some extras in a second. But the 4.5 mic dissection, we'll go around the room pretty quickly. I think it goes without saying, kind of felt everybody was on the same page except for Ike on the skip factor. Chat, were there any songs that you would skip? Was it 210 again? So who was it that said there was a lot of skippage in there? Fire said there's a lot of skippage. I would love to know which songs, if you don't mind. If you typed them out before, I apologize. But if friend of mine was one of the songs you were skipping, I would agree. So again, we're here to talk about the 4.5 mic dissection. It's received 4.5 mics. I don't know if it qualifies 100% one skip track as knocking down a perfect album to a 4.5, but if it does,
well,
I feel maybe 4.5 might be actually correct this time around.
According to Funk Flex, a Flex has got to have no skips, right?
I don't know if he said that or not,
Clark Kent.
I'm sorry, not Funk Flex. Clark Kent. My bad.
I think I remember him saying that if it's the rules that we're going by, and I don't know if that's the rule.
I mean, that's. I'm just saying.
But I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that rule.
That's what he said.
I mean, again, I feel like if it's a classic, is a classic. I don't think we need to explain like.
Yeah,
I
don't subscribe to that. I feel like this album was a classic, man. I feel like Biggie introductory album, definitely probably one of the best, if not the best. There's a lot of debate on whether Get Rich or Die Trying was one of the best ever debut albums in hip hop. But I feel like this was definitely one of the best. And even if you skip a song, maybe you skip 2 out of 17. I think if you take into account the impact that the album had, what it gave us in terms of Big, unfortunately, his untimely demise, but effect of album, definite classic.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think again, if we're gonna go by the definition, the number definition, right? It's 5 mics. I think it's not a full five mic album for me. But to say it's not a classic is a bit hard for me to say as well. Like I feel like it definitely is a
Oh,
classic.
for sure, this is a
But there's a
classic,
dent in
hands
the armor
down.
though. There's a dent. There's a hubcap missing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to
I
point
can
out the
agree.
obvious. But
Damn, a
it is
hubcap?
a classic.
Pretty harsh.
Yeah, it is pretty harsh.
But
Hubcaps, come on.
but that's that point five. That's that point five. I didn't bring him down to I didn't bring him down to a 4.
Man, no drive car with hubcaps, son. I got
which is why you would only drive a 5. Exactly. You wouldn't drive this. You say you
I got
would
rims,
drive this
baby. I
album.
don't hubcaps.
I don't-
So is there like a
hubcaps
scratch on the
line,
cars?
bro.
What you're saying? Is there a scratch or
Openly,
maybe
you openly said earlier that you would skip "Friend of Mine," and it's like, and I don't know if there's any other songs the way Fire feels, but
No, that one for me.
if I know what you mean in terms of what I think with Ready to Die specifically, the weight of that actual album is more legendary and classic than the number it receives, right? But
yeah,
I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm not gonna skip that song. I would, and I felt that
So
same.
you are subscribing to Flex to Clark Kent.
I think I'm gonna have to say yes. I
Wow.
think I'm gonna have to say yes. But again, I'm also
you
saying
call us DuckTales. Wow.
I'm the only one here. I'm Darkwing Duck. You guys are on the other fucking show.
You're
You're
like,
DuckTales.
oh, Clark
Feel
Kent
me?
said it has got to be true.
I'm by myself over here. You know what I'm saying? I know honestly, this specific album though, like I said, it goes without saying. Of course, it's a classic though. If for what it represents, you know what I'm saying? It's a great debut project.
You're cul-de-sacking right now.
Not at all. It's hard for me to not want to call it a classic. But if we're going by Clark Kent standards, and not that that has to be it, but you brought it to the table.
Stand on your own hill, man.
I am. I'm standing on the hill that was presented to me, and I'm good with it. I'm good with
You
it.
always talk about we be bully footing around. And
I'm
shit.
good with it. I'm telling you, I'm good with it. You presented me an obstacle course, and I'm going like I'm good with it. I'm gonna take on the challenge, and I'm saying I agree 4.5.
So here's a
Okay.
question. So if Friend of Mine wasn't on the album, would it be a classic?
Hobo said it's a classic. He said it's just
No, I know what Hobo said. I'm talking about shoes.
Yeah, I think yeah.
This song wasn't on. So if you skip one song, right? Do you think you said it's 4.5? I think if it was 2 songs that you have to skip,
You're allowed to feel that way. You're allowed to feel that way. Listen, I might have felt that way if this presentation, if this Clark Kent position wasn't presented to me right now. I go, well, if you're going by that, I'm like, well, because the thing about it is 4.5 maybe is a bit harsh for one song. Because if we could, and they never did, but if we could, I'd go for one dent, like one song. I go like, you know what, 4.8. You know, some shit like that.
Oh,
But we
sure,
don't get to
sure.
do that. It's 4.5 or 5. And I go, you know what? It's not a 5. You know, and I felt that same way about some of the songs on Brand Nubian, which was a 5 classic album. And I pointed out that there's certain songs I was like, I don't know. Like I would skip this one because again, if almost for the same reason, it felt dated to me. But 4.5 does sound harsh for one song. And Breeze is allowed to say that about a 2-song minimum in his world. And that's cool. But it's got a dent in it. That's what I said. It's missing a hubcap. You know,
a dent?
Maybe not a hubcap. Maybe like I said, a scratch. You open the door on the sidewalk.
A noticeable scratch though. It's got to be noticeable.
A noticeable scratch. You know, everything looks perfect, but there's a scratch.
I don't know, man.
That scratch.
I could understand after hearing what
How
was
about
said
a nick
about
in the window, the front windshield.
after hearing what was said about the record being dated, I could understand now sitting here and understand why somebody would say 4.5. But honestly, to me, I think it's a 5 and it's a classic album all the way around. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's classic.
Like Hobo said.
That's my dilemma.
I don't know, man. I think it's just some bird shit on the top of the windshield. I don't really think it's a scratch.
I mean, but that's
what if we got a bubble in the windshield?
But that's the thing. Whether it's a classic is not debatable. We know it's a classic. What's bothering everybody is the rating it got versus the rating that we feel it deserves.
Right.
That's the problem. We all agree it's classic for what it is.
But I also want to clear this up real quick too, because I see the chat going in. They're talking about Prince, and not every song is perfect by Michael Jackson's. And I'm like, I'm not saying Big is not a classic artist. He's a legend. But again, we said it earlier. Not every legend. I'm not saying Big. Again, I think that's the dilemma I face with this. In terms of numbers, I agree with the rating, but to not call it a classic, I would never say that. I'm like, it's definitely a classic because of what it represents and how it stands in time. This particular album, we might talk about other 4.5s where I don't feel that way. So that's why I don't know if it's the criteria, if it's going to become the standard, what I'm saying right now. But how I feel about this particular album, hell yeah, it's a classic. I skipped track 7. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
is this a 4.8, 4.9?
That's what I'm saying. I would go 4.8, maybe 4.9.
The bus is running out of gas. Come on. we going around.
You know what, Triple C? I want to know one thing, Triple C. How do you feel about that song?
What song?
Any skips for you?
I'll say an asterisk on the friend of mine.
So just to make up for that, I got something for you right here. Check this out. This was on the bonus.
As we proceed to give you what you need.
I like this.
Get live, motherfucker. As we proceed to give you what you need.
Can you imagine this came out on the album?
This would have been a 5.
Get live, motherfucker.
100%.
Now turn the mics up. Turn that mic up. Yeah, the beat is knocking. Leave that mic up though. Turn that shit the fuck up.
But you don't like Puff?
Turn up louder.
But you don't like Puff? His intro on this was fire though. I don't care what nobody says. Nah, we ain't giving Puff's intro. Puff had his intro.
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the opsa. Leap hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stop when I fall the plot. Neighbors call the cops, said they heard mad shots. Saw me in the drop, 3 1/4. Slaughter, electrical tape around the daughter. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. Burn slow like blunts with yayo. Peel more skins than Idaho potato. Niggas know the lyrical molesting is taking place. Fucking with B.I.G. it ain't safe. I make your skin chafe. Rashes on the masses. Bumps and bruises. Blunts and Land Cruisers. Big Papa smash fools, bash fools. Niggas mad because I know the cash rules. Everything around me, 2 Glock 9s. Any motherfucker whispering about mine. And Brooklyn's finest. You rewind this, bad boys behind this. I seen the light excite all the freaks. Stack mad chips, spread love with my peeps. Niggas wanna creep, got to watch my back. Think the cognac and endo sack make me slack. I switches all that, cocksucker G's up. One false move, get Swiss cheese up. Clip detect, respect, I demand it. Slip and break the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not fuck with North Sea Papa. Feel 1,000 deaths when I drop ya. I feel for you like Shaka Khan, I'm the Don. Pussy when I want Rolex on the arm. You'll die slow but calm. Recognize my face so there won't be no mistake. So you know where to tell Jake, lame nigga, brave nigga. Turn front page nigga, Puff Daddy flips daily. I smoke the blunts, he sips on the Baileys. On the rocks, tote blocks and christenings. Hammer cop in the fire positioning. What? Come here. Open your fucking mouth. Did I tell you don't fuck with me? Huh? Did I tell you not to fuck with me? Huh? Look at you now. Huh? Can't talk with a gun in your mouth, huh? Bitch ass nigga. What? Who shot you? As I sit back, relax, steam a blunt, sip a Vex. Think about the sexy singers that I wanna sex. I'd probably go to jail for fucking Patti LaBelle. Ooh, Regina Belle, she probably do me swell. Jasmine Guy was fly, Mariah Carey's kinda scary. Wait a minute, what about my honey Mary? Them jeans, they fitting like a glove. I had a crush on you since real love, huh?
Hold your horses, I'ma show you who the boss of intercourse is. Sex, I'm taking no losses. Even groups like SWV and TLC can't see B.I.G. with telepathy. The recipe, a picture hardcore with the gun. Pimpin' ain't easy, but it sure is fun. When I bust my nuts, I bust them one by one. So what's the 411, hun? Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch.
I'm just playing what I'm saying.
Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch.
I'm just playing. I'm saying.
Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch.
I'm just playing what I'm saying.
Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch.
I'm just playing. I'm saying.
I put Shantae more pussy in stitches. I fuck RuPaul before I fuck them ugly ass escape bitches.
Oh, my girl Shantae.
The 76 to 69, try 68. Make Raven Simone call date rape. Only cause I'm paid, I'm fucking all the jade. Gave my DJ Janae, he like it when they say, everybody, move your body. Got Whitney Houston boosted from Bobby. As I bust the cherry of Monica and Terry. Back shots to Shaka, I know that pussy hairy. Sade, ooh, I know that pussy tight. Smack Tina Turner, give her flashbacks to Ike. Smoke a stone, fucking in vogue because it's four of them. Jimmy hats for Patra, I'm using all of them.
What about Tony Braxton?
If that bitch give me action, guaranteed satisfaction. Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch.
I'm just playing what I'm saying.
Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch.
I'm just playing. I'm saying.
Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch.
I'm just playing what I'm saying.
Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch.
I'm just playing what I'm saying.
Big. You're just funny. That was a great song. I mean,
Yo, Trip.
One of them two
Yo.
songs would have replaced a friend of mine.
Yo, pardon me. I don't mean to cut you off, Jules, but yo, Trip, you got to talk to your man. He owes me overtime. I got to dip, y'all. I got to hit the street FM, B. I'm out. Yo, dope show, fellas.
No doubt. We went overtime tonight. We went overtime. We're going to wrap it up ourselves over here. It goes without saying. I'm going to ask everybody real quick. Did it age well? Triple C, what do you think?
Yes, definitely.
DJ Hobo, how do you feel? Did it age well?
Absolutely.
Cool Breeze, you know the question?
1000%.
Scandalous.
Yes.
I agree as well. Like I said, this is definitely a classic. Again, I think everybody besides myself felt that it deserves 5. Am I right? Everybody wants a 5? Yep. 5 for everybody?
No. I'm with you, Jules. I'm with you on this one.
Again, if I could give it an exact
a 4.8, 4.9. I think.
For me, it's 8.
If you're going that far, you might as well just say 5.
It depends
Again,
on how you
that's his
round.
choice.
Triple C, do your math. Triple C, do your math.
No, but again, I think the point is more like he can't give it that 5. That's how I feel. Like it's got to be somewhat perfect. And again, everybody's idea of perfect is different. There's probably some people that love that record. I mean, according to the DSP numbers, it's doing fine. You feel me? So who the fuck am I? But that's sort of the conversation. We have you every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we usually start live on Twitch. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. We do this every Monday. Make sure you join us next week. We're going to wrap things up right now because Triple C is definitely not paying for this overtime right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat that joins us on a Monday night. Again, sorry to wrap it up so quickly, but again, we're just doing it for editing purpose. We might still hang out a little bit on camera, so don't go nowhere if you don't want to. But just letting you know. Chat, I mean, do you guys agree? Is it a 5 mic? You know, do you agree on the 4.5 mic rating that it got? Again, sometimes we have a completely different scenario around here where everybody's on the same page. Today we're,
I had another question too, but I mean the show's over. But it was just
no, we're still recording. We're
good. Go ahead.
So this album is 94, right? 94, 95, right? Ready to Die. Would this be? Is this? I'm trying to think how I can phrase this to where it's gonna make sense. Is Big like a cutoff or something in the timeline of where like the shiny suit era ends and begins at the same time?
Yeah. No, he's 100% involved with that line that we talk about in the same.
Okay. That was kind of my question.
It's interesting him though, even Bad Boy just in general.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm kind of posing.
Yeah, because the concept went without saying. They would always give you the radio side A, and side B would be for the streets. And again, just that simple concept of like balance, right? Was what we kind of liked. So it was complementing both sides of the spectrum. It had that radio side, and again the jovial fan that's willing to spend money, and then it had the streets.
And why I also bring it up is because I think I'm trying to remember who it was. I don't know if it was Mr. September or who mentioned it in the chat where remember Big, Boot Camp, J. Rule all had beef with Big at this time. So like
Ooh.
underground
No, but
artists.
right away though.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's necessarily right away, but the fine line of going into that direction of the Versace and the Moet versus like the boom bap underground. So this to me, that's why I'm like, is this or is with I wouldn't say Craig Mack. I would say more so Big, but is Big like the beginning of that era of that shiny suit era
Big
of Bad
specifically,
Boy?
yes. Yes, Big specifically, not even Craig Mack. Because there was nothing shiny about Craig
Nothing
Mack.
shiny about Craig Mack. Yeah, Big specifically. Yes.
I do want to talk about Mr. September real quick in the chat. He said, what albums came out around that same time for Ready to Die. So I actually have a list right here real quick to give it almost to kind of chime in on what Scan just said about what was out at that time, right? So you're looking at I'm gonna it's got like everybody on this list. I'm gonna kind of go through the highlights of artists that kind of we all sort of remember. But there's Frankie Cutlass with the Frankie Cutlass Show.
Sure.
There's Shades of Lingo, A View to Kill.
Of course, Shades of
You
Lingo.
got Curious, A Constipated Monkey, personal favorite of mine. You got Yak Fu Front, Action Packed Adventure.
Yep.
You had the UMC's Unleashed.
Mm-hmm.
You had Casual on the West Coast, Fear Itself.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Fugees, Blunted on Reality, their first album. You had Adore from Let It All Hang Out. He had an album called The Concrete.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Fifth Ward Boys, Gangsta Funk.
Mm.
You had Original Flavor, Beyond Flavor.
Yep.
Out the Ski. Gangstar, Hard to Earn.
Illmatic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You skipping. Illmatic for sure. Dred Scott, Breaking Combs.
Yep.
Main Source, Fuck What You Think.
Mm-hmm.
Fuji Rap, Killer Cuts. That might be like a greatest hits or something. The Roots from the Ground Up. MOP to the Death. There's a dope. 94 is fire. Nas, like he said, Illmatic. Shaheem, aka the Rugged Child. Gotta shout that out.
Yo, fellas, I'm out. I gotta
All right,
slide.
yo. Peace. Outcast, Southern Playlist, Cadillac Music.
Yeah, Yak Front had like 2 singles.
J. Rule.
They were Mercury. Yep, go ahead.
J. Rule, Organized Confusion.
Yeah, Hobo.
Common, Resurrection.
Aye.
P. Rock CL Smooth, Main Ingredient.
Oh, damn. 94 is
My
crazy.
album, yep.
The Grave Diggers.
Oh, shit.
Bigger Planets, Blowout Cone.
Damn.
We get it.
Triple C. Triple C, you can log off anytime you like, Triple C.
All right, peace, people.
OC, Word Life came out in 94.
Yeah. I mean,
a lot of joints, man.
A lot of joints, but again, this is why I would say, look how pause. Look how stiff of the competition with those albums that you had in that time period.
Right.
That's actually insane. Because even the albums that are not necessarily per se mainstream or commercially successful, like let's say the OC or some of these other albums or the Pete Rock album or like I said, I mentioned Yak Fu Front, those are still fire albums.
And everybody was original. Nobody sounded like each other.
Yeah. Still fire.
And there's a lot of artists out at this point doing the same, respectfully.
Yeah.
Hip hop music, and like barely anybody sounded the same.
Yeah.
And that goes for all regions.
Yeah, Adore. What you said? Adore. You said Blow Out Come. The
Yak
Fifth
Fu
Ward
Front,
Boys.
Adore.
I don't
There was a bunch
know.
of shit
I never
there.
heard that one. I don't know that one. You know.
I mean, they had 2 albums that same year. I skipped another one. I mean, it could have been like an EP and then the full album for all I know.
Yeah.
But a 94. Again, we're really lucky. We take it for granted. Like,
yeah.
Yak Fu, they have a Diamond D remix on there.
Fear Itself is one of my favorite albums, man.
Which one?
The Fear Itself, Casual.
Oh yeah.
I personally love the fucking Constipated Monkey album.
Yeah, solid.
Rest in peace, Lord Sid.
My shit was mentioned in the yacht, bro.
I mean, that was the bonus track. It's not even, again, it's almost like this. It was later put on the album.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Mike G and who else was on that shit? Oh, Sadai X. That shit, no, I sweated that Curious album. Mad Beatnuts production on there.
Just a lot of originality. I mean, like I just always reiterate is just that everything was just so kind of new, kind of so to speak, and undiscovered. That's why
Yeah.
everything was what it was. It wasn't. There was no rhyme or no reason. There was no real formula like how you have today, right? Like in 2026, we have formulas. Not only formulas, but if I'm a produce, like if you're a producer, you can buy kits, you can buy software. Everything is catered around to everything that was created back then. That's what
Sure.
makes that's what makes that era so special is because it was unregulated. If I have to just put it in a word, it was unregulated.
Right.
No,
Right.
deals were all over the place, labels were all over the place. Hey, you can rhyme, you have a crew, you can get beats from so and so, and that's what made everything so special.
It was a lot of people trying to prove their creativity
Yeah,
versus the clout portion of it.
yeah.
I mean, the clout is gonna come with
Right.
it, but it's like they really wanted to show off, like, yo, look how different my shit is.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, let's see, and then you had to prove it, and then people had to sort of like sit. Can you imagine? And I think they make it sound like it's so simple, like something like Daz Effects, for example.
Mm-hmm.
They're walking into Atlanta and going, I got some shit. And they're like, oh shit, EPMD away from Def Jam,
Funny
you giving us a
selector
shot?
too.
Like, what's going on? Let me see. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
bum stickity bum. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or is it, whoa? Did they understand it off the rip?
I mean, I've always explained on this channel for people who are maybe, let's just say, 55 plus. They weren't fans of Notorious B.I.G. and Das Effects the way we are. Some of the
Agreed.
older crowd, they were like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
Agree. No, I think. Listen,
What the hell is that bum stickity bum stickity?
What is this bullshit?
You got to understand. Like I said, every label had a at that time was willing to. I mean, I think take a chance on something that's sort of like original, right? So Rough House Columbia passes on House of Pain, even though they're successful with the same producer for Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
And then Tommy goes, I'll do it. The white boys, fuck it, I'll do it. Like, and it's like, why not? Like, it's the same form, it's the same shit. There's two of them, there's two of them, there's another one guy in the back, another guy in the back. It's fucking perfect. And it was just that, like, well, it's different. In that particular case, it was different. And it was like, well, yeah. But again, everybody was down to try things because being different was okay.
Yeah, being
It
different
was
was
okay.
okay.
Because one of these things, again, I know they were just throwing shit against the wall. I know that. But that produced a lot of people's careers, even if they were very short lived.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It gave people an
Yeah, you have.
opportunity.
Man, don't get me wrong. You still have a lot of records that were whack, right? And
Oh,
groups
yeah.
that are not here.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I think of one group. Not saying they're whack, but I think of Van Full of Pakistans was an actual hip hop group. Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah, Van Full of Pakistans.
I
Yeah,
don't remember
Van-
the music. I remember that name for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you had a lot of groups. Down South. You remember Down South with they had a song called Southern Comfort. That was actually dope.
That sounds familiar.
That was actually dope. But see what I'm saying? There's so much hip hop that's lost in translation that people, you're not gonna know it unless you come to like channels like ours sometimes, right? Where we have the records, we know the knowledge, and respectfully, Hobo's a DJ, we're all DJs, we worked in the business, we have connections, and we know the music. You know what I mean? And because of that, we know what this hip hop shit is, man.
I just like the fact, like I said, like you had to be original. So that meant the fact that, like, I saw a name on here that I mentioned before, Dred Scott. Remember Dred Scott? Like
Red Scott, of course.
the climate and the era was like, we're gonna try this jazz again. I think they probably looked at it like as like a jazz hip hop artist or something like that. It's like we're gonna take the chance on this guy because he also wasn't from New York or Cali. He was like from the middle of the country somewhere, wasn't he? I don't think he was.
I thought he was from Cali, but maybe
Was he?
from the
Dred
middle of
Scott?
Dred Scott.
I thought
I'm not sure. What
He
that
had
guy-
two singles. Check the Vibe.
that was fucking dope.
And I think it was Back in the Day.
Back in the day, maybe the first single.
Back in the day, I think it was the second one, actually. No,
Which
no,
is the
it's
pop-
the first one. No,
which
you're
is
right.
the
It's the first
popular
one. It's the first one. Back in the day was the first one. Check the Vibe. No, Check the Vibe.
No, I think
might
Check
have
the
been
Vibe
first.
was, well,
Check
I
the
don't know.
Vibe was for, and then he had Adrena Evans was doing the hook.
Adrena.
Adrena Evans was fire.
Everything, like visually, vocally.
Yes.
She was pretty.
Her projects were really dope too.
She was. She had some dope. Again, a lot of dope shit. Again, even Loud Records would put out something like Davina. You feel me? Like,
I still love that. I still play that album.
yeah, me too. But labels would take this chance back then because they're like, yo, this might be the shit. What? R&B on hip hop beats? It could work. Like, yeah, I know. And it's like, well, I'm gonna try my stab at it, and there it is. And it's like it didn't make a lot of noise. So because of that model, I guess was where I was trying to go earlier. It got to the let's throw a bunch of shit against the wall and see what happens. We got to get a lot of dope shit that maybe didn't set
Well,
off fire, but like still was dope shit.
but see, I got a question for that, right? Because now, would you say, and I posed the question to both of y'all. Are you're Hobo? You're familiar with the Davina album, right?
Yeah.
So in a 2026, would a Davina album more so work now than it would have back then? Because now you've created markets and different things now where it's easy peasy for a project like that. Where because if you think about that album came out before the neo soul movement.
Yeah,
that's
very
pre neo
neo-soulish.
soul movement.
It's very
pre neo
neo-soulish.
soul. It's pre
Very
neo soul.
neo-soulish. You absolutely
Yeah, I think that record probably, especially given the climate right now of,
but it still had very hip hop.
Yeah.
It's pre neo soul. It's because
hip
it's
hop
97,
specifically
98.
though.
It's
But
97,
like
98.
right now the R&B is I mean, you got what, like Summer Walker and
yeah,
Kalani and whatnot. But there is a pretty strong movement to kind of back to more of a kind of a neo soul sound. You got like groups like Moonchild, Tank and the Bangers,
Snow Allegra, I think too.
Snow Allegra for sure.
Yeah.
I gotta do some homework. I don't know. I mean, I know Snow Allegra, but I didn't know the other two you just mentioned. I gotta do my homework.
Moonchild's dope. Moonchild's dope.
Moonchild's super dope, man.
They have a tiny desk.
Yeah, they do. Exactly. Yep.
Tiny desks are just too good these days. There's a lot of good Tiny Desk concerts.
A lot of good Tiny Desk. But yeah, I think it would rock right now. I think it would be a good album to come out right now for sure.
Yeah, it was slightly early ahead of its time, I think.
Yeah,
the music model right now doesn't want to take chances on different.
No, they kind of want everything kind of
copy and paste. That's what I'm saying. We got Lucky, we got a Dred Scott, we got the Bums, we got fucking Boogie Monsters. Again, these are one-offs. Let's be clear.
Question Mark Asylum.
Question Mark Asylum. Ahmad back in the day. Like Ahmad. These are people that had like, I mean, I'm not saying they didn't have a career after these songs because some did. I know Ahmad definitely did. But it's like we got these quick little gems, even if they were just one little piece or an album or an EP or a song, whatever. And it was kind of like, ooh, from a DJ perspective, it was kind of like, oh, I need that, and it's just part of the arsenal. But nobody else will know unless they really know. It's almost like you play a record like the Boogie Monsters. And you're looking to see if anybody knows what is about Gotham? Honey Dips
in Gotham.
Honey Dips in Gotham, and you're looking to see if anybody is kind of like, because if someone knows, they're gonna go out their way to let you know, like, I know what you're doing with that record right there. Like, a real is gonna look at you like, I know what the fuck you did. He's gonna smile and let you know, like, yo, this Boogie Monster, like something to that effect, because it's such a specific time and place of like, oh, this was my shit, or my brother, or my sister, or my father, or my mother used to, like, whatever who used to play, or themselves used to play. It's kind of like, it's such a specific time because it's not a popular record. You know, E-Rule, I think E-Rule falls under that umbrella for me. If I hear a DJ playing E-Rule, I go, get the fuck out of here. Like, what you know about E-Rule?
Well, that's the thing now, man. Sometimes
what you know about E-Rule?
You know me, and Hobo knows, you know, when we used to be on Triple T, that was always the thing of just trying to play records that I know people don't know. That was always my stance. And Hobo can co-sign it where we're trying to find the records that I know. I know you don't know these.
They said Cellar Dwellers in the chat. Mr. Cellar Dwellers is definitely one of those kind of groups for you.
Yeah. We always did that though.
We always did that. Yeah.
Always.
We're playing the records that we know that I know. Like, I know you, like, you see how when Jules said that we found out that the Blues Brothers was Lord Digger and the other guy, but I said, no, there's also a group in Connecticut who did hip hop who had the same name. So there's so many records and things out here that we know that the younger generation, they don't know these records. They don't have access to these records. They're so limited as far as the access of music that they can get to. You know what I mean? And that's what makes, I think, sometimes like what we do and the DJs who we are so important. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We
agreed.
Again, we're very lucky. Again, I think we're spoiled and not spoiled, but just we just don't realize how lucky we were. Again, I brag about it all the time. I got to work in an actual record store. I'm more excited about that than being like I worked in the music industry. Like I got to work in a record store. Like I know if I was gonna be in the music business, like not having worked in a record store would make no sense if you really think about it. It's like, so what do you know about records? And oh, I know how to play them. Nah. And I got to be in a record store in New York City on Fifth Avenue in a very busy fucking area, and like got to learn about like, oh, people are buying the fuck out of this Titanic soundtrack. And then it's like, wait, oh, there's label wars, learning about label wars. So like, wait, so Arista has Tony Braxton on Break My Heart at the time, Celine Dion, and like seeing this pop
Yeah.
diva battle of like I didn't even understand. I didn't even know that was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Seeing people go crazy for Wu-Tang Forever at that time. Like I saw a line for the first time, like of people like I didn't understand that concept yet. Like people waiting in line to get like what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? And how every sales, well, every employee that basically was jocking the fucking BMG rep hard, like, please give me a promo, please give me a promo. And like it was expensive. Even on sale, it was expensive at the time because it was a double disc. But again, like that experience of working in a real record store, people come to you like, I got a song. It goes, go with him, and you go, oh shit, like yeah, I know what record that is, and you find it for them, or they ask your opinion. Like so, they gave me the dance section to take care of, and then someone, I got to know the music. It also educates me at the same time. People come in like, I need something for like a party. You got something that I can like just play and let it just ride. Like, oh, you want this over here? This fucking, baby heck, fucking mixtape, la la la. Just
That's crazy because people trusted our opinions working
yeah, that's what I'm
in stores.
saying.
They trust
That's what
that
I'm
because
saying. People
I can
trusted your
co-sign that
opinion.
because the same thing happened. Like people trusted you, like yo, you might want to get this, and this. And
Yes.
people trusted your
When
opinion
people
back
talk
then.
about that shit, like somebody would let you know, like, yo, if you like that, you might like this. That was my job.
And then
You feel
then
me?
you got
And
the
I love doing
affirmation.
that.
The affirmation came like, yo, you told me about this, and I did it. And the affirmations when they came back to
Word.
the
The
store,
affirmation. There was
they
one
came
time
back.
I helped two people. They're dressed in black, two white people, respectfully. Not trying to be mean. They just were that. And they were very like, we need something, and then I'm like, okay. Well, I work in the dance section. Like, here, I'm showing them stuff. They don't care about what do you, it's a fashion show. It's a model show for Benetton. We need music. And so I recommend two double CDs, so it's 4 discs. They were gonna be fine just by letting it ride, and it's already mixed. It's like a DJ shit. Yo, they came back the next day. They brought me a bag of Benetton shit. Like, yo, you killed that shit. Like as if I DJ'd or something. Like that was it was perfect. They gave me like mash. I used to have that shirt up until maybe just a few years ago, and I'm talking about this came out. This was like '97, like maybe '96. So it's like.
But look at our
That
conversation right
affirmation
now.
you talking about,
Yeah.
when I get that, I'm like, oh,
Look at our conversation right now we're having. This is how much music was appreciated.
word.
This is the conversation we're having right now collectively amongst the three of us where this is how much we still appreciated music back then pre-internet, going into the internet age, and this is how much we respected music where this is how much it still mattered back then.
You know what's scary? I just saw something in the chat. Mr. September and I used to be in the same building around the same time. He was in a Lifetime floor. Lifetime was what floor was that? I feel like it was in the teens. Was it in the teens? No, it was higher up.
Worldwide?
Yeah, he was in Worldwide Plaza. I mean, he was at
Okay.
Worldwide Plaza, I assume, right, Mr. September? Yeah, I was there. But I was at Universal. I was in the Def Jam, so I was on the 30th, not the 29th. Because Def Jam is 29 and 28. But yeah, I was there at the same time as you. Lifetime was definitely.
I was on the
I feel like it was
third.
the other side of the building. Say again?
I was just saying that Ghostface shit. I studied under Bruce Lee. I was on the third.
Bro, like I said, I just feel like we lucky that we got to experience music from a I don't know how to put it, kind of like I mean it respectfully, like an obsessive kind of level. You had to really, the three of us, for example, I know we could say that where it's like you go out your way. Like music was a little important today. I'm gonna go out my way to go at that time, right? To go get that album, to go. I need batteries for my shit because I need to listen to this shit on it. Like it was
that important.
it wasn't easy. It's so simple today. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you have to make sure if your battery was dying while a good tape was playing.
Oh my God.
Fam, Yeah, you're like, oh come on,
Fam,
I got another 20 minutes on the train. Like, come
fam,
on, like
the lady used to go around selling the batteries on the
on the
train
train,
to make
bootleg
sure you
batteries,
could
by the
have the
way,
bootleg batteries to
bootleg
make sure your
batteries.
shit was going on the train.
No, here's a better one.
That's like if you know, you know.
No, here's another one. Everybody relate to this one. Again, you're so obsessed with the music. No matter what you do with that headphone, you ain't giving up them headphones. It's a faulty wire, but you still find a way to hold it a certain
You
way.
still
You
trying,
put the
bro?
duct tape on it and whatnot, man.
But I'm talking
Still
about you
trying.
figuring it out while you walking or you're on the bus or you're on the train. You're like, I gotta hold it a certain way so that it can. They're both on at the same time now or some shit. Like one's only working, so you gotta hold it a certain way. That why,
That
like, oh,
that's
there it
how
goes.
much we respected the music. Whereas now,
Big time.
music is nothing more than just a background convenience. It's a background convenience.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually it's music is so disregarded, so to speak. It's just background chatter.
Yeah.
We don't like
Yeah.
nobody. Respectfully, people almost in this time period don't really care too much about music per se. Like you care, but it's just background for whatever else you got going
Not
on.
the same.
Yeah, I think you're right. Mr. Thomas says, "Do I remember the Maybach outside?" I do. In front of the was it the Brazilian restaurant? I think it was right in front of the Brazilian restaurant.
We
You just
we
have
were
a
lucky.
Maybach sitting there like all day. Jay was like the laziest president we ever had at Def Jam. He took a lot of credit for a lot of shit too, like Rihanna. I'm like, yeah, I get it. It took a while for Rihanna to kick in, like kind of like when you step down, and Neo, which I know the real story behind Neo. I mean, it's the perks of being the president. Like I allowed all these things to happen, and it's like, yeah, but you ain't really do shit. You know what I'm saying? That entire roster that he put on the cover of Double X all the time. Remember, he's like, I'm gonna bring Foxy. He didn't do nothing with Foxy. Freeway's up next, and like Freeway did his thing. Don't get me wrong, but like he didn't get that push like he was trying to make it look like it was gonna give him. And
Well, I mean that's what it was back then.
it was a
It was special. My whole point is just that it's just to appreciate the music and realize how special music was all up and down regionally.
oh yeah, the earlier days for sure.
And throughout the U.S. and just appreciating that it was special. Whereas now, music is not as. But there's trying. I was watching. I try to do my homework, and I was watching stuff this weekend, and I think there are artists who are still good. I think there's still good music that comes out, but because of the climate, it's just that it's just not that nostalgia. It's not that feeling, right? So kind of like the pre-pause was it's like that feeling of like you were just really excited for
Yeah.
music, and
Yeah.
you're not
Acquiring new music was fucking exciting. It
It
was
was
buying clothes
exciting.
how I feel today. Like, ooh, I'm gonna go
You-
get that. Like,
you're not really excited even for your favorite artist sometimes unless you're like a diehard fan of somebody. Like if you're like a Taylor Swift fan or Beyonce fan, then that's maybe a different story for some people. But like that feeling of knowing how you have to kind of find and dig for music and hip hop, like that feeling is completely gone. At least for me, it is.
I think also just showing off collection, like amount of collection was also like a
Sure.
status kind of symbol. Like if someone you go to someone's house and be like, damn, you got mad CDs. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't fuck around.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Hobo been flexing on us these last
You
couple
know what I'm saying?
episodes. I can't even flex no more. Even if he even flexing.
I'm gonna turn the live stream off. I'm gonna just keep recording because we're just talking shit. I mean, you never know. I just have a feeling we can use something out of this. Yo, there's a book that I've been audio listening to, so I'm gonna go and pretend I'm reading it. But the Mark Ronson book, How to Be a DJ in the '90s. I can't speak on how Home I feel about it. It's very New York driven in terms of like his experience of being a DJ in the '90s. You gotta listen to it, Scan. It's fucking
Okay.
like I've DJ'd a lot of similar spots, but it's like spots I thought. Again, I'm surprised Coral Milk Bar hasn't come up in his shit, like because he's talking about spots. It's like, damn, you DJ there? Like, what the fuck? And he was also like around the whole private school shit that we were DJing,
Sure.
like around that time, because he's like similar in age and shit, and like collegiate, like it's like a private school in the city hobo or like for like rich kids or whatever. Stretch Armstrong went there, for example, and Stretch, is one of Mark Ronson's like biggest influences. He claims in the book, and I mean I believe him. Obviously, I'm saying he claims, but long story short, good book. Check it out. Brings up a lot of cool '90s memories, a lot of specific venues, a lot of like I said, just because he talked about specific records and what they would do like for certain dance floors and shit like that, and like how again his style of DJing at the time was something I didn't get to experience, where it was something like the artsy kind of Q-tip style of APT, where it's like let me drop the samples and make a. I was so young at that time. I couldn't comprehend the fact of like you're gonna play like '70s music. Like what? Like you gotta play right now. Again, I was also party driven. Like you gotta play, but I understand that level of party. Like yeah, but you could play like the originals, for example. They're still as funky or as dope or whatever. And it's like I'm not even gonna say I ignored it. I didn't even know it even existed.
What
He
is
was
it
already
called?
How to Be a DJ in the '90s. I think it's called. It's a book, but they got the audio on what I'm listening to on Spotify. But it's not bad. It's like it's a good, if you like listening to some shit like that, like it's just a cool interpretation. And he's totally upfront about like, he's rich, was never broke. He doesn't try to, because it comes up a lot because he was a white boy trying to play hip hop music in New York. And we got called out for it a lot. And he's like, I understand that shit. Like I understood my position.
because that's the thing. I think DJ culture sometimes has splintered in so many different ways where
Right.
even I could look right now in my mind and think of like the first parties I DJ'd as a kid when I was like 13, and I had to DJ like a house party. I remember my man's house party. Like I DJ'd a couple parties I DJ'd back then. You know what I mean? And just thinking of how you just had to approach it. You know what I mean? And then once you graduate to like clubs and later on, and then radio, college radio, Hot 97. That's when everything started. You start finding like your lane. You know what I mean? As far as how you want to be as a DJ, where like you want to be a party DJ. Okay, do you want to be a DJ that breaks records?
Well, this book
You know
covers
what I
all.
mean?
It's just that's what I'm saying because like
Yeah.
from a New York experience. Again, he's from London, whatever. But like he was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
New York, especially around the time that we were all listening to this kind of hip hop, and his experience is sort of similar. Like I want a DJ, and I'm going to Rock and Soul to get these fucking turntables, and like he's going to Rock and Soul, and it's like, oh, he's talking about Rock and Soul, and he's just giving the same, and then figuring out like, all right, so like what, I got these turntables, like, oh shit, I need records. So he's like, I bought 4 records, and he names the records, and, he's like, and you're like, oh shit, those are good records to have. Like he bought Redman, Tonight's the Night, Mary J. Blige, Reminisce of You. I forgot the other two, but he's like, you're just practicing with those, and it's just my first set of needles. I had Shores, then I went to Autophons. It's like all these just little DJ things that we know. I think to the average person, be like, what the fuck? This is not the Mark Ronson story I want, but it's not about Mark Ronson.
Right.
It's about Mark Ronson becoming a DJ in the '90s.
Right.
So it's not going to be too much about Amy Winehouse. There's like probably no Amy Winehouse in this, probably because it's again, I'm not done with it yet, but just about that experience. Nels, Tunnel.
Yeah.
All the again the spots in the city that's like, oh shit, I forgot about Den of Thieves.
Yeah. All
Where
all
you
these
battled.
spots. Yeah,
That was where the battle was.
Yeah. I mean, man, all the spots where New York used to be used to be great.
Again, when he talks about that kind of stuff, but it's also like the battle that we kind of faced, for example, at Korova Milk Bar. We used to DJ at this spot in the village. It was super trendy / hipster before any of that shit was cool.
And we used to kill that shit though, bro.
We thought we were killing it.
No, we weren't. We were killing Corona Milk Bar. I mean,
but we also were DJing for us. We were not DJing.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Well, no, because in all defense, when there were people there, we were DJing for them. But that's just it. There was barely any people ever there. It was kind of like it was just empty most of the time. Not empty, but like I'm not conforming to 5 motherfuckers at the bar. At this point, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? Now we're scratching, we're beat juggling, we're just doing whatever we want. Hit me, him, and ye. And it's like, who cares?
That's like when me and YZ used to DJ at the spot in Falls Church.
There you go. So it's like, but if there was people there, like sometimes there'd be some women there, and we would okay, let's do, we would do that, but it was very rare. So it was kind of like
one time we were DJing there, and it was right when Random Acts came out.
Okay, yeah.
And we were playing.
Wait, what spot was that again? Y'all was DJing.
That was the The
fish thing?
the Chinese spot.
Okay.
It was actually it was a Vietnamese spot, I think. And we used to DJ in there on Friday nights. It was kind of a sketchy spot. Like the Asian drug dealers used to come in there. And we were playing a random acts one night, and these group of Asian kids came in there, you know, respectfully, no disrespect, like Yakuza tatted up and shit.
Yeah.
Super grimy Asian kid. We were playing a random acts, and this kid walked up to the DJ and was like, "Yo, this album is fucking dope. I can't believe you're even playing this album. Oh my god."
Yep.
Score. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
shit
Like,
right there. That's the shit right there.
that's that affirmation you were talking about. Like I said, this book covers a lot of that shit because he, as world renowned and even as rich, because he came from a rich family. Stepfather was the guy from Foreigner. You know what I'm saying? The group, just to give you an idea. But he went through the same shit. Like nobody gave a fuck, especially more like he said he tried to introduce himself to Stretch Armstrong one time because they went to the same school. He's like, "Yo, I went to collegiate." And he was like, "Well, you brag about that shit, like the fuck away from me," kind of attitude. So it's like none of that shit helped. But he had to like try to build. Like I think about Corvo Milk Bar, and instead of like reading this book, it's kind of like we should have tried to build something there.
Sure.
We're doing that by being like, we're gonna keep it extra real instead of being like, no, let's play music that's gonna get people in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just a tough area. It was Avenue B, back when Avenue B was still kind of whatever.
I mean, it was also still pre-gentrification too.
That's what I'm saying. Like Avenue was still kind of like
New York was just getting ready to change to what it.
Right.
To what
We would try to take advantage of like, again, we also didn't have unlimited music. You had whatever you had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like in a situation like today, if I see something, I'm like, maybe some Bee Gees might work. Let me fix some Bee Gees. Like, you know, it's like something to try to, gotcha.
I mean, it's also pre-Serato, so it's like basically either the one crate rule or the bag rule. That's all we bring in tonight.
I will say this: I had Final Scratch.
Oh shit!
We bringing one crate and one bag.
And yo, Hobo, it never. It worked for like a few. Like it would work with like a few records, but there'd always be a glitch. Always. It'd be like, oh, this is working. Like and like I was the dream. Like this is so early. Again, hindsight, we're so lucky now. But back then I was like, oh my God, yo, Hobo. It was me, Scan, and Censor hanging from a DJ booth, which were the three of us. I don't know how we all could fit in there. We were crouched and we're short. So that goes to give you an idea of like just how short this. It was almost like right, like you know what I'm saying, like right on top of your skull. Like it was like just the right height for the three of us.
Wow,
okay. Three of us in.
You're right.
You don't remember that?
Yeah, no, I said you're right.
I got pictures of this shit.
No, you're right.
We're in there. Is that our turntable? That was their turntables.
That was their turntables.
Okay, thank God. And we bring a crate each or like a really big bag each.
Yeah.
So that thing was really holding a bunch of us and a bunch of weight and equipment and all this shit. And we would drag our records. So the idea when I saw Final Scratch for the first time, I was like, oh my God, it was a demo at some show. I think some DMC battle we went to. And I think it was Rob Swift might have been like doing a demo for Final Scratch, like at this DJ battle. And I was like, oh my, the crowd was crazy for him. It was like a side thing. Like there's the stage and then the battle's over and it's like on your way out. He's doing a demo by like a you know what I'm trying to say. And fucking the crowd would not leave because everybody was like, oh my God, because he's basically introducing what eventually would be sort of Serato down the line. Because it was kind of like digital music. He had his laptop playing music. It was like, oh my God. I was blown away. I bought that shit. It was $500 back in 2000, whatever, maybe 2000, not even, maybe like 99.
Which is like 1,500 now.
No, Hobo, because again, the idea, we were getting little gigs at this time. So it was kind of like, I don't want to drag my fucking records no more, bro. Like, the records is heavy. And I was never coming with one crate. I was never that guy. I came with a crate and like 2 bags because I'm like, just in case. And all that for like 12 people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, that's a lot. And then his crate or bag and Yee's crate or bag. It was like, we're doing the most. So I really thought Final Scratch was going to work. And like, when it worked, it was like, yes. But it was never reliable. Never reliable. And it just, whatever. But I had that shit. I wish I still had it. I think I threw it away.
I was going to say, you still got it?
No, because all it really was like a little interface. It was like a circle. You know, so it's like, I should have kept it since it was that simple. But nah, I think I got rid of that shit.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna make a move.
Yeah, I think we're good here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this.